Woo, guys! Oh my god. Guess what? Guess what we're doing today? We are doing the... I'm not even sure if it's the final. I'm not even sure. I'm not convinced, if I'm being honest. I'm not even convinced that this is gonna be the last class trial. I'm pretty sure they've got more stuff. I am almost convinced that there's gonna be like a surprise something after we finish it. Okay, all right. Intro. Hi everyone, welcome back to another stream with me, yours truly. We are about to do the Chapter 6 trial. It's all coming down here, folks. I am hyped. I am ready. I'm ready to go. I brought all the preparations I need. I have water, and I got a snack downstairs waiting to be finished cooking because I'm gonna need the sustenance. Hey, hi Rez. Hey, Lucknoms. How you guys doing today? Hope you guys are doing alright. Oh, it is once again another hot day here in the Philippines. I went outside for a little. Well, I didn't go outside. I went outside the house. You know, not too far, but like I went out, looked up at the sky, not a single cloud. Like it was so fucking clear. It was blue. Like not a single cloud in sight. So I don't know if I just feel like sharing because it's so fucking. It's just so hot. Like there's no. I'm hoping it'll cool down, like it usually does later in the afternoon. So at least I hope it will. So yeah. Oh, hey Kabagi, thanks for the lurk. Yeah. Right. Let's go. Let's just jump right into things, shall we? Feeling sleepy even though I just woke up 2 hours ago. You woke up 2 hours ago? Oh my. Hope you slept alright. Alright, okay. Let's just go then. We are ready, right? Guys, you agree, right? We are ready. I am ready. Alright. Let's not waste too much time. I get the feeling this is gonna be one of the longest trials, so let us not dilly-dally any further and just go. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Okay. So according to what Monokuma said, not only are we here to figure out who killed Mukuro, assuming that even is actually Mukuro who died, we're also supposed to find out all the mysteries surrounding the school. So we're not just here to find out who the murderer is, we're here to find out everything. Okay, so before we start, I want to like get some theories out, something I've been thinking about, right? So, as I've noticed when I was what I noticed, while investigating in the morgue, there are 16 containers. 16 containers. 16. That is the total number of students in Hope Speak Academy. But only 9 of the containers are occupied. Only 9 of them have lights on, even though at this point 10 students are supposed to be dead, right? I had a theory. My theory was someone isn't actually dead, right? That's what I initially thought. Someone's not actually dead, but now that I'm thinking about it, I've thought about it a bit more, and I think that's not true. That's not true. It's not that they're not dead. I think their body isn't actually in the... Wait, no. I think that the body... No. Wait. My thinking is... It's not actually 10 people who are dead. It's 9. Only 9 students are dead, right? But the reason is this, because right? Everyone at this point is assuming Mukuro is dead. We are all convinced that it's her. It's her corpse. I'm not. I'm convinced that it's not. Right? There are 9 containers. 10 students are dead. Why only 9 containers are filled? I think the mastermind, set the whole thing up. Right, set up that whole murder scene from the previous chapter to frame Kyoko, right? That was the whole reason why the whole thing happened, right? So what they did, here's what they did. They took a corpse from the morgue, one of the students' corpses. They took it from the biolab, put the thing in the garden, disguise the whole thing to make it look like it's Mukuro. It's Mukuro's corpse, right? That's what I'm thinking. It's not Mukuro, it's another student. Someone who's one of the female students who's like the closest physical-wise to Mukuro, right? So, because we found the tarp that was covering Mukuro's body, right? It's from the biolab. The tarp is from the biolab. Why would they have that? Why would the tarp from the biolab be in the garden? Because they got the body from the biolab. The corpse, one of the students who were already dead. Okay? Another thing, the body was covered by the mask and the coat to intentionally disguise the fact that, to intentionally cover up their physical, their face, to just cover it up, to make us believe it's Mukuro, right? That's what I'm thinking. That is my theory, right? It's not actually her. I am convinced it's not actually her. Of course, I might be wrong. We're about to find out, okay? We're about to find out. Ren, come on. Hey Gastro, hey Ren, and I already said hello to Kapiki. Yeah, welcome guys. We are about to start. We are about to do the trial. Okay, that is just one of the many mysteries that I've already speculated. There's still so many more. I mean, I think I already know. I have a feeling, and we're about to find out if I'm right. Memory wiping and all that, and all that stuff. I'm pretty sure that's definitely something that's going on, memory manipulation or some shit. But yeah, okay. Enough dilly dallying. I said at the start no dilly dallying, but here I am dilly dallying. All right. Okay, guys, I need your opinion. I need to know this now. Is there something else gonna happen after the trial? And by that I mean, is there gonna be more stuff that's gonna happen? Do you think I could finish this whole thing? Class trial and whatever happens after. Do you think I can finish it all today? I need to know, do you think I could finish it all today? No, everything is linear at this point. Oh yeah, did you know that what would happen if you pick Kyoko in the last chapter? Yeah, I got the Prego ending. You can finish this, I'm sure. But alright, okay, that's all I need to know. Okay. We have got all the skills that we can have. Sadly, we didn't get Kyoko's skill. I am depressed. But nothing else we could do about that. Okay. Let's just go. Let's go. Last trial time.
Since this will be the final class trial, I've come up with a special rule.
Oh dear. If you big brain it, you can try to speedrun this trial. I'm not gonna speedrun it, but I will try to finish it as best and as fast as I could, yes.
So listen up!
Special rule?
If you can figure out Mukuro's killer and go on to solve the mystery of this school, you guys win! But if
you already know that.
Can't,
we all die.
then I win! And of course, waiting for the loser is the super exciting, super heart-pounding punishment!
Also, everyone, Hiro, Hina, and Byakuya are all suspicious of Makoto for some reason. Actually, I know the reason. Strangely enough, I don't think Toko is.
Are you saying that if you lose, you'll execute yourself?
Yep, sure will.
Will you though?
And that's final? No loopholes? No wiggling out of it later?
I don't believe it.
Of course not! Bears never go back on their word!
Never mind all that. I just have one question for you.
Oh, you're taking this serious, huh? Are you feeling okay?
This better be an actual question, Hiro, or not just...
Is the mastermind only one person?
Oh, good question!
Hmm?
That is a very good question, and it's from Hiro too. You know things are serious when even Hiro is like, not fucking around.
Don't bother. I already know the answer. You're all the mastermind, aren't you? You're all out to get me!
Never mind. Never mind.
I'm right, aren't I?
Never mind.
I knew it!
Whoa, already? Okay, we're just jumping into... We're jumping right into the thingy. Group photo, places to check, Headmaster's e-handbook.
You guys have all been working together, haven't you? I have evidence, so I know I'm right!
Evidence.
Hey, you stole my line. You're all out to get me. I'm sure of it.
Oh!
I have evidence of my own.
Oh.
What a coincidence. I too have evidence to present. Evidence that proves everyone other than me has been working together.
Oh, Jesus.
What? Wait, hold on. This doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it doesn't.
How can the three of us each have that kind of evidence?
Only one statement. Yeah, I only one statement I saw. All three of them think that everyone around them is their enemy. There's no doubt this is a trap, Monokuma said. He set it up so we could suspect each other. And I have something that proves it. The group photo, right?
You guys have all been working together, haven't you?
I think it's a group photo.
I have evidence, so I know I'm right.
Maybe.
Hey, you're all out to get me. I have evidence.
What a coincidence. Evidence that
There's only
proves
one
every-
statement, so
This doesn't make any sense.
I think it's the group
How
photo.
can the three of us each have that kind of evidence?
Yep.
No, that's wrong.
Great.
It's not just you three. I have evidence too.
What? You too?
Okay, so I was wrong. They're not suspicious of Makoto. Everyone is just suspicious of everyone. With the exception of maybe Toko and Kyoko.
The evidence you're all referring to is this group photo, right?
Well, yeah.
Everyone's sus.
Huh? Wait, but mine's different.
Ah! I knew it! It is...
With the picture you have, I'm in it.
But in her picture, she's not in it. Is that what it means?
But that can't be right. Because in my picture,
She's not there.
see? I'm the only one not in it.
Oh. Interesting. Look at... This is interesting. Very interesting. I figured as much, in which case...
Hiro, you have a picture too, right? Let's see it.
Okay, but be careful with it. It's pretty important evidence.
So I was right. I speculated that last time that the evidence Monokuma was showing to everyone is different. The hint, I mean. This one too, it's just like I thought.
So the secret in these pictures has been revealed.
Secret or whatever, I don't care. You guys are all in on this together. That's why I'm the only one missing.
But you're in my picture. You're the ones trying to trick me.
So the whole purpose behind these photos was to get us questioning and fighting with each other.
What about you, Byakuya? What's in your picture?
The mastermind laid a trap to make us each think everyone else was working against us.
Huh? I laid a trap? A trap? How rude! What grounds do you have for such audacious accusations?
The proof I need to reveal Monokuma's trap. Each photo has a certain something in common. What? There's a connection regarding what person isn't shown in the group photos. And that person is... What? What? I don't know this. I got 2 minutes. God, fuck. I didn't take a good look at them. That person is... Toko? The one who got the photos? Monokuma? I got 5 lives. I'm not gonna stress too much. I don't think it's Toko. The ones who got the photos? Is that it?
I got it!
Oh, lucky guess.
In each case, the only one not in the picture is the person who received it.
Oh, yeah, that I knew. That I knew, yeah.
So, in the picture I got, I'm the only one missing. In the picture Hina got, she's the only one missing.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the photos real quick. This is the one I didn't
And
look
in
at.
the picture Hiro got, he's the only one missing.
Oh my god, look at Toko in the back. She's turned into Genocide Jill. And guess who's right behind? Guess who's right in front of her? Oh, that's funny. Aw, lucky guess. Ultimate lucky student talking.
As long as we're talking about it, I suppose I should show you my photo as well.
Whoa!
In other words, Monokuma gave each of us a group photo in which that person wasn't included.
See that? There was a fish in the swimming pool.
And when we each saw our picture, we just assumed everyone else was the enemy?
Figured it out, huh?
That's dirty.
Yeah, I thought that must be it.
But how is that
But
a hint?
how was that a hint?
Exactly. But you know, there might be more to this than just Monokuma trying to confuse us. I think it really is a hint, you know. Maybe there's something else that bothers me about everyone's pictures. About when it took place. What is it? What's digging at me?
Listen, can I see everyone's group photo one more time? It's not directly connected to what we're talking about, but I'd like to double check something.
Check everything.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah, I don't mind.
What do you mean, check everything? I'm sure there's something unusual about these group photos. What is it? I need to compare each of them one more time. Stop moving. Byakuya's picture. Oh yo. See, look! Where'd that fish come from? Oh, look at Hifumi. Oh. No spoilers, by the way. Yes, I know. I'm being rhetorical, guys. I know. I'm just speaking out loud. I'm just speaking out loud. I know. I need to figure it out. What's so strange about the pictures? Okay. One person is conveniently missing with each picture. We know that. Nina's picture. Hero's picture. And mine. Wait. There's something strange about all of them. Something I can't quite pin down. Wait a minute. I think... Is it part of our truth bullets? Can I look at the picture here? Hang on. I think I know. I think I know. Hold on. I noticed something. Group photo's been updated.
Can you just forget about the photo already? Ugh. Trying to trick me with such an obviously fake photo? I'm still pissed about that.
Can we look at it again? Shut up. Hang on. Can I look at it again? Can I take a look at it again? I hope we get a chance again later.
And on top of that, they went to all that trouble to make it look like we were wearing matching uniforms.
So you think they're fake?
I don't think they're fake.
No. I assure you, they're quite real.
I believe.
What are you talking
I believe
about?
that. I believe that.
There's no way.
Memory manipulation or whatever.
Yeah! I don't remember ever taking a picture like that. So it's gotta be a fake. I'm sure of it.
But you know, can we really be so sure?
Here it is. I think we're gonna talk about it here.
Huh?
Don't get me wrong. I don't remember taking this picture either. But is that really enough to be absolutely positive they're fake?
What do you mean?
We forgot. The reason I don't remember this picture isn't necessarily because it's fake. There might be some other reason. Some terrible reason. Memory wiping or something. An unbelievable but entirely horrifying reason. Hangman's Gambit. Oh boy, what's the word this time? Amnesia, okay. Wrong, that was wrong. Amnesia. I got that. Where's the E? S. Give me that S. Where's the S? And A. There we go.
Now I understand.
Danganronpa tag of the day is Mind Break.
Let's say that somehow we'd all lost our memories. That could explain it, couldn't it?
Oh, I get it. So we all just lost our memories at the same time and forgot about the photo. Makes sense. As if. You expect me to believe such an unbelievable occult-type story?
You're one to talk. You believe the stupidest shit, hero.
Yeah, we all lost our memories? That's just crazy.
It's only natural that they wouldn't believe it. But no matter how much they refuse, if that's the absolute truth, they have no choice. We can't move forward until they accept it. And there's another way to prove it besides those pictures. Hero's locker. The stuff in his locker. In the second floor dorms. Is that it? Are you kidding? Jesus Christ. 5 bullets.
You're saying we all got spontaneous amnesia? Since when did this turn into some kind of sci-fi fantasy?
I think it's a
I promise
DVD.
you, I haven't lost my memory.
How would you know
Ever
that?
since I got to this school, I remember everything that's happened.
Even this?
So the idea that we all lost our memories.
It's totally stupid. Obviously.
Nope, no it isn't. There must be some more evidence in those pictures that we all lost our memories.
You're saying we all got spontaneous and
Since when did this turn into...
I promise you, ever since I got to this school, I remember everything that's happened.
Even this?
No, that's wrong.
Objection.
Those photos aren't the only things that point to the possibility of memory loss. This DVD does the same thing.
You're not gonna show us something indecent, are you?
Shh. Now's not the time, Toko.
No, it's nothing like that.
God damn it.
It's a video of all of us being interviewed by the Hope's Peak Academy
Oh,
headmaster.
is this why there are TVs around the trial room? Because, to show them? I wonder.
When you say all of us, you mean
I mean all of us.
Hey, bestie.
Including you.
you lie? I never did any kind of interview.
Show it to them.
No, it's not a lie. Just watch the DVD and you'll see for yourself.
Show it to everyone.
The headmaster did, in fact, interview you.
What are you saying?
I didn't imagine you would remember.
It's not about whether or not I remember. You expect me to believe all this? That I lost my memory somehow?
Not just you, everyone here.
Well, we don't have any way to refute it, so we have no choice but to accept it as reality.
DVD.
How can you say that? We're talking about living, breathing amnesia here.
To be honest, I have something else on my mind right now.
Why don't you just show the DVDs? There are TVs right there.
Something else?
You said the DVD contains recordings of us being interviewed by the headmaster, right?
Yeah.
What were the interviews about?
The headmaster sat each of us down, one at a time, and asked us the same question. He asked us if we could accept the idea of spending the rest of our lives in this school.
What kind of question is that?
And how did we answer?
Yes.
We'd say no, obviously.
Actually, we all said we could.
Just play the DVDs! Just play the fucking video!
I heard myself say yes. I could spend the rest of my life at this school.
Why? Why would you say yes to something like that?
Imagine being so young so you don't know what a DVD is. Oh no! Yeah. I'm pretty sure Zoomers don't know what that is. They'll look at a... They'll look at the DVD, right? And then think, what's this weird donut looking thing? Also, hi Nisei, welcome.
I don't know. I don't remember a thing.
I like how Shadow is forgetting a crucial detail. What do you mean? You're scaring me now.
The same goes for everyone else. Nobody remembers. You don't remember choosing to live here forever, or even talking to the headmaster
I'm not gonna
about
think
it at all.
about it.
It doesn't matter if I remember or not. Even if I bought the whole amnesia thing, the idea that I would want to live here forever?
It's trivial, but it is something chat knows.
That's just insane! How can I believe that?
Insane or not, we can't move forward until you accept it. Am I right?
I'm popping in before I have to go grocery shopping. Alright, good luck with grocery shopping. Stay safe out there. Take care.
You sure are, 'cause it's all true.
What?
What?
I know it sounds absurd, but if it's the truth, there's nothing we can do about it.
Indeed. We only have one path in front of us.
Then we really...
Yep, you all totally lost your memory at the same time.
Just for the record, I already knew about this way early on. You know, just putting that out there.
This is all
And
making my head hurt.
I suspected that, but we all lost. As soon as we saw the photos, or one of the photos, when we were investigating, I had a feeling something like that happened.
And this isn't like some normal kind of memory loss. You stole those specific memories from us, didn't you?
Oopsie, you figured that part out too, huh?
Yep.
Of course. There's no way we would all just happen to get amnesia at the same time.
What kind of technology do they have to be able to do that? And this game came out in like 2000 something, right?
How could someone just steal our memories?
Unless, you know, yeah, technology, and it's very possible that like you know, like I speculated, this isn't actually quote unquote modern. We just think it is, and it's actually like, I don't know, some kind of weird dystopian future out there, outside the school. Maybe, I don't know.
How?
Because again, this is also Noah's Ark. Somehow.
Come, that hardly matters right now. If I said it was hypnotism, would you believe me? Or we opened up your skulls and messed with your brains? Would you really believe anything I said? How it happened doesn't matter right now.
What matters is figuring out what memories you took from us. That's what you're trying to say, right?
They stole a whole school year of memories. Probably more.
I knew I could count on you.
The interview with the headmaster, taking that group photo, those can't be the only memories we lost. There must have been a purpose to it all. A reason for taking away our memories.
Of course there was a purpose.
It
It all has to do with the original motive.
Original motive? The original motive. It's to protect, right. It's like something about protecting the future of the generation or something. To keep hope alive, because these guys are the ultimate students. They represent hope for the future and all that, and they want to protect that.
You mean the motive you came up with? To try and get us to all kill each other?
That has something to do with the memories you stole from us?
It sure does. But that part's still a secret. Anyway, I'm sure it's not easy, but let's all focus on the class trial for the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Okay,
Sure.
so you want us to figure out who killed her before we do anything else.
So until we do that, well, either way, we have to explain every last remaining mystery. So, the one who killed Mukuro, the true mastermind, that's what we need to expose. I still think she's not actually dead, but okay. Control room, profile, and the e-handbook.
So who did it? Who killed her?
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything.
Behind everything.
That much I'm sure of.
But when you think about it, is the mastermind really here in the school?
He
Of
is.
course! They have to be here somewhere.
What
Well,
makes you so sure?
hang on.
What does make me so sure?
Exactly. You're just making stuff up. There's no
Wait,
way the
no.
mastermind is here.
Yes, he is. He's in the
The
control room.
mastermind is probably a million miles away.
They're in the control room.
Because masterminds always lurk off in the background, right?
I mean, she's not wrong on that, kinda. I'm positive they're somewhere in the school. They're in the control room. They're in the control room.
So who did it?
Whoever did it is that much I'm.
When you is the mastermind?
Of course, they have to be here.
What makes you
Oh,
so
shit.
sure?
I think it's Toko's
What
statement.
exactly? You're
Hang on,
just
right
making
here.
stuff up. There's no way the mastermind is here. The mastermind is probably a million.
Nope. No, that's wrong. No, that's wrong.
There's no question that the mastermind is somewhere within the school.
They're in the control room.
How do you know? Did you find some evidence or something?
Yep. Me and Hina did, actually.
In the back of the data center, I found a panel that controls Monokuma. The mastermind must have been using that to control him all this time.
No, that's wrong.
So there can't be any doubt. The mastermind has been inside the school all along.
There can't be any doubt. In which case, there also can be no doubt that the mastermind is one of us.
I don't think so.
What? Why?
I'm not sure about that one.
Recall what Makoto told us Monokuma said to him earlier.
I'm sure I told you this already, but the skilling game began with 60 participants, all of them high school, blah, 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 blah.
So if the mastermind is in the school, we have to assume it can only be that 16th student.
How'd they manage to survive all of this?
They were hiding.
So we're the only ones here? It's not me! I'm not the mastermind!
Well, it's not me.
I blame Makoto. What?
Why me?
Cuz! It's super weird how you're the only one who survived being executed.
She's got us there.
Oh, I get it! The only way he could have survived is if he was actually the mastermind himself, right?
No, guys. Alter ego intervened. That's how he survived.
Aw, nuts! Ya got me!
Wait! What are you trying to say?
Everyone, calm down. There's no reason to panic. The mastermind's true identity will become clear soon enough. Just as soon as we find out who killed Mukuro.
That's a good point. Rather than wasting time bickering, we should put our minds to work solving this mystery.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, how much time have we already spent talking about the murder?
Surely there can't be a time limit now, right? I feel like that's unfair.
He's right. What more is there to talk about?
If you want something to talk about, I think there might be one thing. We haven't fully established what Mukuro's fatal injury was.
Yeah, that's true.
Huh? But I thought we figured that out. She died when she got hit in the back of the head.
No, that isn't actually what killed her.
It was something
It was
entirely
something
different.
entirely different.
What was it?
Wouldn't you agree, Makoto?
Mukuro's actual cause of death must have been the other wounds, yeah.
I got it! All of the wounds covering her body. That's what really killed her.
Hey, now hold on a second. You did read the Monokuma file, right?
The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old.
It made it pretty clear. Those wounds were made at least a few days ago.
So, they died a few days ago.
So they can't possibly be what killed her.
Consider this. What
Yes,
if the murder
yes,
itself took place at least a few days ago.
What?
Yep.
What if, when we discovered her body,
She'd already been
she'd
dead.
already been dead for several days?
Yep.
If that's true, then naturally the wounds that killed her would appear to be however many days old.
That doesn't make any sense. Because she had all those wounds before she ever came here.
Huh?
How do you know that?
How do you know that?
Isn't it obvious? She was the ultimate soldier, right? So
Oh, yeah.
that means, you know,
She got into a lot of fights and got bruised.
You're wrong.
Huh?
she denied me before I could even say anything.
Why is that funny?
Come on. I mean, you think I'm
I'm so uncomfortable.
not weird, okay? At least listen to what I have to say before you deny me.
If you're so sure we're gonna deny you, why bother saying it in the first place? You forgot, Shadow? Forgot what? Forgot what? I mean, I probably am forgetting. Fuck. Group photo, interview, profile, handbook, control room.
Mukuro was the ultimate soldier.
Yeah?
She must have been in 100 different battles. So, when you think about it, obviously, she got all those wounds in battle.
Stop
Are you
spinning!
finished?
I can't read.
You didn't deny me this time, You made me go all cutesy.
Cutesy. What the
Don't
fuck?
worry, there wasn't anything cute about it.
What? No, those wounds didn't come from the battlefield. One look at what was written about her and that should become clear. Let me read that again. Preview profile, right? Hang on. According to... Did not have a single scar or wound when she came to Host Peak Academy. Yeah. That's what you're saying. I think that's what you're referring to that I forgot. Gotta go for an interview. Alright, good luck with the interview, Small. Thanks for dropping by. Oh, I will. Don't you worry.
Mukuro was the ultimate soldier.
What are the other bullets?
She must have been in 100 different battles. So, when you think about it,
Oh, fuck. Wrong button.
obviously, she got all those wounds in battle.
No, that's
No,
wrong.
that's wrong. No, Mukuro didn't suffer those wounds in battle.
She didn't have a single scar
The file
or...
we found in the headmaster's room said as much. Despite the time she spent in battle after battle as a member of Fenrir, when she entered this school, she hadn't sustained a single injury.
To be denied so completely. Actually, it's kind of refreshing. Maybe it's because of all of Master's training.
Training?
Anyway, so we can be sure that Mukuro suffered all those wounds after coming to this school, in which case, they could be the very thing that killed her.
As a matter of fact, it's hard to imagine any other possibility. When examining her body, I found that her stomach and head wounds came after she was already dead.
Unless anyone has any better suggestions, I think we can say this with confidence. The wounds Mukuro sustained all over her body are what ultimately killed her.
Mukuro's fatal injury. Why you gotta show the boobs?
But if that's what killed her, then does that mean she's really been dead for who knows how long?
Her body was in the morgue.
That's exactly what it means.
Booba.
When we found her body in the garden, she'd already been dead for several days.
So then, what about the little matter of what happened last night?
Last night? The body disappeared? Wait, this was last night?
Makoto, you said you were attacked in your room by a masked assailant. If Mukuro had already been dead for several days, certainly it couldn't have been her.
It was the mastermind.
So who was it that attacked
It
you?
was the mastermind. The identity of the one who attacked me. I can't think of anyone else. It's the mastermind.
I got it!
Yeah.
The one who attacked me was the true mastermind.
They put
when we discovered Mukuro in the garden wearing the same mask.
it was all cover up. It was all cover up. It wasn't actually him.
I naturally assumed she must have been the one who attacked me, but I was wrong. It wasn't her at all. It was the mastermind.
Ads? Ah, are you serious? All of you at the same time. Ah, maybe I should have put an ad break real quick. Let me know when it's done. I don't want you guys to miss out. No. I'm getting the Minecraft Lacoste ad. Who said ad while stream is a good idea? Hang on. Someone made a clip of me right in this during the stream. Okay. Alright.
What are you laughing at?
Did we get it right?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just getting a little impatient sitting here listening. I think I'm gonna jump in.
Jump in.
Let's start off with a nice, easy question. Your assumption that I attacked Mukuro is just that, right?
An
An assumption.
Oh, someone's getting defensive.
You can't really know who was under that mask, can you? I mean, that's the whole point of a mask.
Someone's getting defensive.
The true identity of the masked attacker is Mukuro Ikusaba. At least, that's what I think.
Well, I think you're wrong.
Do you have any evidence that might convince me otherwise?
For money. We don't even get that money. We don't get that ad revenue, Ren. Half the time, we don't get anything. It's annoying. I don't know why. No, there's no way Mukuro's the one that attacked me. Even if I didn't see their face. Mukuro had a very obvious Fenrir tattoo. Comparing that to the masked attacker, there's no tattoo, yeah. It should be obvious. Is that a truth bullet though? I can't remember. Monokuma file number 5.
You never
Monokuma
saw
file
their
number
face,
5.
right? So you can't have any idea who was under that mask. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
You're wrong. Even without seeing their face, there's another part of the attacker we can use to prove it wasn't her.
Oh? And what is this other part? Is
the
it
hands.
the right hand? Or the left hand? Maybe the right foot?
Right foot.
Or perhaps the left foot? Or could it be the hips?
The hips. Her most noticeable feature, the tattoo that marked her membership in Fenrir. The tattoo was inserted in easy to spot area. It was in the hands, right? Wait, hold on. Let me look at it again. Profile. Did not have a single scar. Where's the tattoo? Where was it written? Hang on. Not this one. Not this one. Wait. Not this one. Memory of such an interview. Oh, hey, Unholy Bun. Welcome. How are you doing? Places to check. It's not this. I can't remember now. It was the hand, one of the hands. I remember that. Where's the tattoo? Was it the right hand or the left hand? Not only that, I don't know which is the truth bullet. I don't think it's number... I don't think it's this, right? I'm at a bit of a loss here. That tattoo was in a certain easy-to-spot area. One of the hands, yes, but what is the truth bullet? That's the question.
You never saw their face, right?
Yeah.
So you can't have any idea. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
You're wrong. Even without seeing their face,
There's another part of
The
the
hands.
attack.
Oh? And is it the right hand? Or the left hand? Maybe the right foot? Or perhaps the left foot.
Is it this one?
Or could
I missed.
it be the hips?
The hips. That tattoo was in a certain easy to spot area. Is this a
You
truth
never
bullet?
saw
I'm not
their
convinced.
face, right?
I'm not convinced.
So you can't have
I
any
think.
idea who was under that mask. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro
You're wrong. There's another part of the attack.
Oh? And is it the right hand?
Is it the right hand?
Or the left hand?
No, it wasn't. You owe me, Mukuro. Words can't cut as deep as any blade, you know. You interrupted me while I was talking, yeah.
Shoot. You never saw their face, right? So you can't have any idea who was under that mask. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
Is this the quest? Is this the
You're
truth
wrong.
bullet? No,
Even without
right?
seeing, there's another part of the attack.
Oh? Is it the... Or the left hand? Maybe the right
No?
foot.
Crap.
Shoot.
Is that...
You never
Hang
saw
on.
their face, right?
Is it the hips? No way.
So you can't have any... I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
You're wrong. Even without seeing their face, there's another part of the attacker
What are
we
the
can
truth
use
bullet
to
about?
prove it wasn't her.
Oh? And what is this? Is it the right hand? Or the left hand?
Hang on. Wait, no, not this one. Places to check. It's not the file. I don't think it's the file because the file doesn't mention anywhere about the tattoo. Unless I'm legally blind. Hang on. Hang on, I'm just thinking. Wait, I can't see the... I can't bring up the thingy. The report card. That's the right hand right here, right? That's the right hand. That's that's the right hand, I think. No, it's the left hand. It's the left hand,
Maybe the right foot.
I think. No? I'm just guessing at this point. Actually, this is some like
Shoot.
I'm genuinely lost this over here.
You never saw their face, so you can't have any... I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
You're wrong. Even without seeing, there's another part of the attacker we can...
Oh? And what is this other part?
Is
Is
it
it the right hand or the left hand?
Okay,
No,
it was the
no.
right hand. Fuck. That was actually a bit hard,
Mukuro
tricky.
had a tattoo on her right hand, if I remember correctly. A representation of Fenrir. In other words, a wolf tattoo. But I saw the right hand of the person who attacked me. And there was no such tattoo. So there's no way the person behind the mask was Mukuro.
Yeah, well, okay. You got me. I guess it wasn't her. But that still doesn't prove that it was me. It could have been, you know, someone else, right?
Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I all have solid alibis for that entire night.
Uh-oh.
Yeah! We were in the gym tearing you apart, so it couldn't have been any of us.
It could have been Kyoko.
Oh, okay, sure. It couldn't have been any of you. But what about Kyoko? It totally could have been her. Uh-oh.
No snap.
No snappy comeback. Did I score a bullseye?
Uh-oh. Nothing to say.
If you insist, I don't mind showing you.
Oh,
Huh? Show me what?
What do you think? I'll show you the one thing that proves beyond a shadow of a doubt it wasn't me.
she doesn't have the key to the room? Before anyone can say anything. Wait, what? Kyoko was removing her gloves.
Your hands!
Without thinking, I let out a gasp. It was more than just a little burnt skin.
Awful, isn't it?
Ugh.
It happened when I was first learning to be a detective. I was inexperienced.
I thought you didn't want anyone to see those scars.
If it means we get another step closer to unmasking the mastermind, it doesn't really bother me.
Kyoko seemed to savor the words as she said them. Then she put her gloves back on.
My scars should suffice as proof.
Ooh. I'm guessing.
Makoto, did the person who attacked you have scars like mine?
I'm guessing now. Monokuma's saying something. Monokuma is gonna say something like, "Well, what if Makoto is wrong? What if he's remembering wrong, or something?"
No, not at all. I'm positive.
Then this much has been made clear.
He's gonna say something like that, isn't he?
There can be no doubt that the one who attacked Makoto is the true mastermind.
This is just awful! On top of my secret being revealed, I had to look at those positively grotesque scars of yours. Sorry, did I say that out loud? I do hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
Not at all. You can say whatever you want.
Sure, as long as it means pushing me farther into the corner, right?
I'm not cornered just yet.
Corner just yet. Because if you haven't noticed, the circumstances surrounding Mukuro's death are totally unknown.
That's true.
Are we not?
All we know right now is she was killed a good while before this morning.
On the contrary, we don't know anything other than that.
You're not going to tell us she was already dead before we arrived here or something, are you?
In that regard, you have nothing to worry about. I promise you, without a doubt, she died after our little killing game began here.
Then somehow she was killed in secret without any of us knowing.
I don't think she was killed in secret.
And after she died,
I don't.
who knows how much time went by before we found her, right?
We'll get to that in a bit. I
Did
think.
the culprit stash her somewhere? She couldn't have been in the garden the whole time, could she?
No, she was in the biolab.
If she was, she would have been totally decomposed. Just like your brain.
Then she was being stored somewhere?
The biolab. The
To
biolab.
hide a body here.
The biolab.
Store it somewhere?
There's only one place. I can't think of anywhere else the body could have been stored. The biolab.
I got it!
Give me my half heart.
Mukuro's body was probably kept hidden in the biolab.
The biolab? You mean on the 5th floor?
Yep.
That's right. It's actually set up for use as a morgue, so it's the perfect place to hide a body. And it'd keep the body preserved at the same time.
Then you're also saying the body was moved from the biolab to the garden.
And we have proof of that. The tarp.
And I have no doubt that that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, the tarp.
In
The tarp.
fact, I have proof.
The proof that also shows the body was carried from the biolab to the garden. There's something that made its way from the biolab to the garden. The tarp. Is it this one? There's another one that I think. No, just that.
I
Got it.
What makes me so sure the body was carried from the biolab to the garden is the tarp that we found in the garden. When I was checking it over again, I noticed something. I noticed that some text had been stamped on one corner of the tarp.
Oh, it says biolab.
Holy cow! How'd you notice that tiny little thing?
Makoto's nitpicky nature seems to have surfaced with perfect timing.
This proves that the tarp originally came from the biolab. In fact, there's a whole stack of tarps just like it in there.
So when the killer moved the body to the garden, they must have grabbed a tarp to wrap it in. Then they simply left it as it was to protect against the sprinklers, and put the coat on it afterwards.
Wow. You made everything sound so amazingly consistent.
But that's just a wild guess.
Uh-oh.
Where's your evidence?
Uh-oh.
Proof that the body was wrapped in a tarp and moved.
There is no evidence. I was simply explaining what I think happened. But you seem to be getting pretty worked up about it,
What
wouldn't
did
you
you
say?
say? Yep.
Worked up?
Now that the conversation has turned to the topic of the biolab,
You must
must be getting pretty nervous. Because the key to uncovering your secret identity is hidden within that room, isn't it?
Are you talking about unmasking the mastermind?
You see, the biolab contained an inconsistency. One so major it can't be overlooked.
The number of dead bodies. An inconsistency in the biolab. The number of dead bodies, right? Could you be talking
La
about?
la la, I can't hear you. La 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 la.
Such a child. Oh well, Just ignore him.
I need to pull myself together and think. The inconsistency in the biolab. Could you be talking about?
Hey, by the way, Mukuro, what about that one thing?
What one thing?
One thing.
What do you think? I'm talking about your family.
Uh-oh. What? Because he's stuck in he's cornered now. He's resorting to petty things. The motive video.
Don't tell me you forgot about that video message.
That's cheating though. That's cheating. You're not supposed to do that.
So what do you think? Are you sure your family's still okay?
Why are you bringing that up now?
It's to throw you off.
Your mom, your dad, your little sister. What do you think has happened to your family? Are they really as safe as you might have assumed?
Oh, that's dirty.
Stop talking about that!
Calm down, Makoto. He wants you to get upset.
Yeah, I need to calm down. I can't let him get to me. He's just saying that because he knows we're getting close to the truth of the biolab. So if I want to shut him up, bullet time battle, I need to expose the inconsistency and slam him with it. The inconsistency has to be that one area where the numbers just don't match up. Bullet time battle? Bullet time? Bullet time? Yep, it is. Let's see how hard this might be.
Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this? What? What do you want? Are you sure about this?
Fuck me. Fuck me.
Are you sure about this?
Ah.
Are you sure about
Alright,
this?
well, it's getting fast. Final strike. How many?
I'm not listening!
Wait. Oh! Are you kidding?
That's impossible! Are you sure about this?
There we go.
I'm not listening!
This should prove it.
Oh, I had one life left. That could have been it right there. The biolab
The
lights.
consistency Kyoko's talking about is
The lights.
the lights.
What are you talking about? What about the lights?
Like I said before, the biolab also acts as a morgue.
Yes. There's 9 bodies, but
And
there's
as
10
part of
people
that,
dead.
A giant refrigerator was installed in there. That's where everyone who's died is stored.
And it was set up so that when a slot had a body in it, a blue light would turn on.
In other words, if the blue light is on, that means there's a body in that slot.
But I counted up the number of blue lights that were on, including the one Mukuro was in.
There's only 9.
And there were only 9.
But there's 10 people dead.
Why does that matter? You gotta give me the bite-sized version here, man.
Shut up. 9 lights doesn't make sense. The number of lights that should be on is 10.
I got it!
Give me that half heart.
10 of the lights should have been on. Any other number is incredibly suspicious.
Suspicious? Why?
That's simple. Just recall who's died here so far,
And it should become clear.
become clear.
That's right, that's the key to solving this mystery. Sayaka died first, 1. Junko was 2nd. Leon was 3rd. Chihiro was 4th. Mondo was 5th. Taka was 6th. Then Hifumi was 7th. Celeste was 8th. Sakura was 9. And Mukuro, quote-unquote, is supposed to be 10.
So 10 people in all?
That's right. Any other number should make you immediately suspicious. But according to the lights in the biolab, only
Yes.
9 people were being stored there.
That's because...
You're saying a dead body just up and disappeared?
No.
I got it! The mastermind destroyed one of the bodies to get rid of evidence.
But if they wanted to do that, they would have destroyed Mukuro's body, since they actually killed her. And yet, her body was left alone.
Then, whose body disappeared?
It may very well be
None of them
that
disappeared.
none of them disappeared.
Yep.
But if that's true, then why doesn't the body count match?
Because I don't think Mukuro is actually dead. I don't think that was Mukuro's body.
Including Monokuma's executions, there have apparently been 10 deaths, but there were only 9 bodies. That's the point I'm trying to make.
I'm completely lost. How can the number of victims be less than the number of murders?
The reason there are less bodies than murders. The explanation for more murders than victims. Why is that? What would it take for that one to make sense? Only 9 murders took place. The same person was killed twice. I don't think that's it. I don't think only 9 murders took place. They were like... Oh, wait. That's patently untrue. Patently... Yeah, okay.
Shoot!
Oh, fuck. Half heart left. Someone died twice. Is that it? I think that's it, yeah. Someone just used the body again. Killed it again to make it look like there's a murder.
I got it!
Half a heart
What
left.
about
Seven.
it? The same person was killed twice.
Huh? Killed twice?
That's fine. If I lose, I just...
Officially, 10 murders have been committed so far, but one of the victims may have been murdered, and then murdered again.
Murdered and murdered again?
Surprise, think back a
If
bit.
that's the case, there could have been 10 killings, but still only 9 victims, right?
Technically, you're right, I guess. But still,
Something like that.
something like that.
Could easily have happened. No, it is what happened.
Sounds like you're already convinced. Then can you tell us who was killed twice?
Who was killed twice?
It was Mukuro, of course.
What?
Before she was killed as Mukuro Ikusaba, she was killed as someone else.
And that's why the body had to be stored in the biolab until the moment we found it in the garden.
Wait, what? Wait. It was Mukuro. Before she was killed as Mukuro Ikusaba, she was killed as someone... She was killed as someone else? Eh? What is that? What the fuck does that mean? Oh shit. I'll be right back. Interruptions! Interruptions. There's probably gonna be more later. I'm just letting you guys know now. I may need to go AFK for a bit. Not too long, but I'm just warning you guys now. Alright. Mukuro was killed twice. What the fuck does that mean?
No, that's crazy talk. She was killed as someone else? Come on! Besides, who could that someone else even have been?
All you have to do is look at those bodily injuries of hers, and that will become obvious.
Nothing's gonna become obvious, because Kyoko's totally delusional!
Yes, you'll see. Monokuma file number 5. That's not it.
Who
Oh
is
fuck.
this
Sorry.
someone else?
We got one life left.
Mukuro
I
was
can't
killed
mess this up.
Was it Sayaka Maizono? Junko Enoshima? Leon Kuwata?
I think I already know.
Chihiro Fujisaki?
The thing is though, which is
Mando
the
Owada?
truth bullet?
Chiyotaka Ishimaru?
He's
Fumi Yamada,
he's really going through one at a time.
Lu, whatever. Or maybe Sakura Ogami. No. There's no way anyone was murdered twice.
Celestial Lu, whatever. Mukuro died from the wounds she had all over her body. I think I know. The weird thing is, I don't know how that makes sense. I had the feeling, right? I had a feeling that this would come up, but this isn't what I expected on how it would come up. Hang on.
Who is this someone else that Mukuro was killed? Was it Sayaka Maizono? Junko Enoshima?
There it is.
No, that's wrong.
Hang on. I had a feeling. I really had a feeling that Junko would come up again. But I didn't expect it would be like this. All the way back from the first chapter, I had a feeling because there's no way they would kill her off so unceremoniously like that. So, it's nice to see I was right on that, but again, this is not how I expected it would come up, but okay then.
Junko, wasn't her fatal injury pretty similar to Mukuro's?
Yep.
What do you mean?
Several wounds all over her body because she got stabbed by Gungnir. Ugh. Oh, panty
Well,
shot.
remember what happened to her?
Oh god, okay.
She was impaled by a bunch of spears all over her body.
And Mukuro died from a number of wounds across her body.
You remembered, let's go. I didn't remember. I knew this whole time. I just didn't think, it would come up like this. But yeah.
When you compare that to the stab wounds Junko suffered,
Then the similarities match?
Yes, and those are the only fatal injuries that match up. That explains why those two bodies are actually one and the same.
so let me see if I have this straight.
They used her body, her corpse. That's what I was thinking.
Junko, or someone going by that name, was stabbed to death with multiple spears. Then her body was kept in the biolab for however long
Before being dragged out
again.
And then she was quote-unquote
Only
killed
this time,
again.
it was presented as the corpse of
Yep.
one Mukuro
I was right.
Ikusaba.
I was right. You guys heard this. You guys heard this. I said this at the beginning of the stream, of today's stream. This was one of my theories.
It all matches up, right? Those wounds Junko suffered.
So
could
Mukuro is
easily
actually
be-
alive. I'm sorry.
It's really true? Mukuro and Junko are the same person? Wait, so then... What does it all mean?
It means that there haven't been 10 victims, but 9. Which also means that among the people we thought were
Yes,
dead,
Mukuro was still
one
alive.
is
I
still
was
alive.
right. I was right.
And that's the true identity of the mastermind?
Who is it? Who's behind all this?
We already know the answer to that. It's Mukuro. She's still alive. She took Junko's body
And framed them.
and made it look like she was the one who died. So Mukuro is still alive. She's gotta be. Total silence? Then I must be right.
I'm right.
I'm right, aren't I?
Mukuro alive. The one that's still alive is Mukuro? But can we really believe that? Or no, there's no way. There's no way Mukuro Ikusaba is still alive. We haven't seen her this whole time, so we don't even know. I'm not even sure on that, to be honest. Fatal injury, profile, number 5.
The body we found in the garden.
Careful, last life. It's fine. Sorry, whoops.
Then she's still alive?
You were a bit reckless.
That's right. She made it look like Junko's body was her.
You can prove
So
it.
the mastermind's true identity is Mukuro.
What do you say, Monokuma? Do you give up?
Fatal injury, profile. for that to be true, then that couldn't have been her body we found in the garden. Wait, what? I think are they referring to the tattoo? And or the measurements? Is that really possible?
The body we found in the garden. It wasn't Mukuro.
Then she's still alive?
That's right. She made it look like Junko's
can do it with
body
one
was
heart.
her.
I mean,
So the mastermind's true identity is Mukuro.
even if I die,
What do you say,
right?
Monokuma? Do you give up?
It's like I lost. I don't know if you guys know this, but I actually lost once during the comic book part in the trial, and all I lose is like a point of influence, and then I can just keep going. So, I'm not too pressured, to be honest. Then again, maybe that's like acceptable. Oh, welcome back, Small. Entirely possible. I think it's the profile. I think that's what they're referring to. Maybe.
It wasn't Mukuro.
Then she's still alive?
It wasn't Mukuro.
That's right. She made it so the mastermind's true identity.
I don't think it's that.
What do you say,
Hang on.
Monokuma?
Let's go back to that first statement. I think that's it.
The body we found in the garden. It wasn't Mukuro.
Yeah, it was her.
No, that's wrong.
Is it though? Break.
No. The body we found in the garden was Mukuro. That's one thing we can be sure of. The body's appearance and measurements are consistent with her records. Right, Kyoko?
She was 5 foot 6 inches tall and weighed 97 pounds. Her vitals were 31, 21, 32.
It's just a research interview. I see.
Everything
I
in
thought
her
it was a job
profile is
interview.
consistent with that course.
And then there's the
Me
matter of
too.
the Fenrir tattoo. So there's no question it's her.
But if Mukuro's not the mastermind, then who's actually still alive?
Someone's made it look like they died, but they're actually still alive. There's only one person it could be. Who? What? Is it Junko? Wait a minute. It could actually be her. I think it might actually be her then, because like, it seems convenient, don't you think? Like that she wants to, I don't know, give up, like, to make it look, to like, think of it a bit. Yeah, I know. I got 1 minute. I got less than 2 minutes left. You already know this. It's her! Because, like, now that I think about it, it makes sense. She wants to, like, to kind of shake everyone up and thinking, oh, this thing is serious, so I'll just kill myself. To make it look like this whole thing is like, guys, you can actually die here, so to prove that, I'm gonna quote-unquote kill myself. Is that what it... Because, unlike everyone else here, she died because she broke a rule, quote-unquote.
Here's my answer.
Just don't overthink it, yeah.
Junko is still alive. It's the only possibility.
Also, like, before we continue, I actually just want to point something out. I don't know, to those who don't know, I actually play Identity 5, and one of the reasons why I got into this game, Danganronpa, was because of the crossover event, seeing the skins. Now, the game, when they did the crossover event, they showed 4 skins. Monokuma, Makoto, Kyoko, and Junko. Now then, yeah, I think Identity 5 spoiled it. Now, Junko died very early on, so I thought, why would they add this one character into the crossover event? Someone who died literally at chapter 1. Why would they do that? 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 Why? Yeah, why? Interesting move there. Why? Right? Well, then again, you know, she could also be... It could also just because she was that popular. You know, that's also a thing. But why is she popular?
Are you sure about that?
Huh?
No?
I admit, since Mukuro is undoubtedly dead, Junko does seem to be the only other explanation. But we saw her get impaled. She died right before our very eyes.
It was all staged, I guess.
If Junko were still alive, the death we saw would had to have been some kind of charade.
It probably was, yeah.
But you yourself confirmed she was dead, did you not?
Now that you mention it. I gently placed my hand on... Yeah, all the way back... Called back from all the way from... She really is dead. If there was anything else to say, she was gone. I did check, absolutely, and I can say for sure.
She was dead. There's no question. Junko was dead.
So, the idea that she's still alive.
Reincarnation?
It must be wrong.
Then you're withdrawing your previous statement?
I know you gave it your best shot, but too bad. I guess your conclusion was a dud. Too bad, too bad.
This case hasn't been decided just yet.
Oh?
Oh?
You haven't given up already, have you, Makoto?
Huh?
No,
Of course not.
Of course not. There's no way I'd give up that easy.
Thank you, Kyoko.
That's all well and good, but how do you intend to solve the problem standing in your way? Junko absolutely died. Mukuro absolutely died.
Then both of them are dead, right? There can't be any kind of survivor story.
I think we need to look at this from the opposite direction.
Huh?
The opposite direction.
Opposite direction?
Let's assume Junko is still alive.
If so, how could
If
she...
so, how could she have survived?
Well, technology. How could Junko have survived? I checked her, she was dead, I'm sure of it. But still, if she were alive somehow, could it be that Junko's not the one that died? It wasn't Junko, but someone else entirely? Someone pretending to be her? Maybe she used some sort of trick. Fuck, another Hangman's Gambit? I actually don't know this one, if I'm being honest. Eh? Wait. R-E-P-L-A-S-C-E-D? Replaced? Let's try, let's check, let's test that. Okay. Replaced? She was replaced? What does that mean? Replaced what?
Now I understand.
Junko vented. She's the imposter.
That's it. What if she switched places with someone else?
Switch places?
That's right. Before the spears could kill her, she got someone to take her place. Specifically, Mukuro Ikusaba.
Then that would make it Mukuro's corpse that showed up later.
Which is why the body's height and weight and everything match Mukuro's profile, right?
How? I guess, you know, maybe she put on a wig and all that stuff.
I don't know anything about this switching places thing, but... That had to be Junko who got stabbed to death, right?
Yeah, how could they... yeah, again, maybe, you know, fucking makeup, wig, all that stuff.
Yeah, you're saying they switched?
Think.
When could they even have done that?
Think about it, Shadow. She's the ultimate fashionista. I guess.
Right
I
when
guess-
she was about to die? Like she used some kind of
Think.
ninja replacement technique?
Yeah, she's like the ultimate fashionista. She could probably, I don't know, maybe she could like, or something.
Good point. There's just no way they could have switched like that. So maybe the whole idea is wrong.
There has to be some way. I need to figure out how to explain how they could have switched. They switched after death. They switched at the beginning? They switched at the moment of death. This one makes the most sense, right? Hey Nisei, welcome back. I love it. I'm too stunned to speak. Right now I'm trying to figure this out. They switched at the moment of death. This has to be it, right? They switched at the beginning. That would make the most sense, I think. They switched at the beginning. They can't have switched after death. They can't have switched at the moment of death. Gut feeling, Shadow. I got 2 chances at the moment, so
I got it!
that makes the most
2
sense.
of them may have switched places from the very beginning.
What? From the beginning?
Also, maybe, I don't know, maybe the mastermind supplanted some memories in Mukuro to make her think she's actually Junko. That's possible, given that we've already established that all of the students had their memories stolen from them. It could very well be possible that they implanted memories in Mukuro to make her think she's actually Junko. Right before the game started.
Yes, from the moment we first met. If that's when they switched, then they wouldn't have had to switch at the moment of death, right? After all, the one we saw at that point would have already been Mukuro.
Yep.
Hold on. So, you're saying the Junko we first met
Was actually
Mukuro all along?
Then we'd already met her?
I had like a normal conversation with her.
When we first met, none of us knew who anyone else was.
again, amnesia, guys. Remember that.
So Mukuro could have simply told us her name was Junko, and we never would have known the difference. That would easily allow the 2 of them to switch places from the very beginning.
Wait, but Mukuro had a tattoo on the back of her hand, right?
Yeah, that's also true. Maybe she faked.
Junko never had any tattoo like that, did she?
Well, she could have applied makeup on that thing. Also, I just noticed. Look, the fingernails. It just looks like the corpse we found in the garden. So yeah.
She could have hidden it with foundation or something like that. If she did, it likely melted away in the explosion, exposing the tattoo after the body was extinguished.
Oh, good morning, Hi-Rez. Or afternoon, rather.
Plus, there were the fake nails found on the
Yep,
hands
yep.
of Mukuro's body.
The fake nails.
They were
Junko
the
had
same
them.
fake red nails she was wearing when we all met for the first time.
But if she really did use foundation,
Correct. Even if there was no tattoo on her hand, I couldn't say for certain it wasn't Mukuro. So I'm glad nobody noticed that glaring hole when we were trying to figure out who attacked Makoto. But too bad for you, Monokuma. You can't deny it anymore.
Wait, so this whole thing was a setup from the very beginning?
It was rigged the game was rigged from the start.
If that's true, it was quite an elaborate plan to be sure, making it look like Mukuro was Junko.
The reason such an elaborate plan was possible is because the 2 of them were working together.
Why?
So Mukuro, the ultimate despair, teamed up
And
with
she got
someone
double
like her.
crossed. I remember this. Although think back, I remember this when Junko, quote unquote Junko died. When she got killed, quote unquote. No, wait, no, quote unquote. She really is dead. When she got killed, she said something that actually stood out to me. When she got impaled, I think she said something along the lines of, "This wasn't supposed to happen." It's weird. I thought it was just nothing, but she might have. I think she might have gotten double crossed, maybe by the mastermind.
In other words, it would be fair to say that Junko herself was also the ultimate despair.
I remembered that. Well, it's also because I was editing the VOD. So, but yes, I remember. Yeah.
What's wrong? Lost the will to fight back?
I think he's just afraid.
Afraid? What's that mean, afraid? Fear is only possible where hope is possible. I only have despair, so fear is an alien concept to me.
Then why haven't you been saying anything?
Yeah.
Because it's a bunch of nonsense. Junko's my secret identity?
As if.
As if.
Then why did you try and protect Junko's real identity?
I tried to protect her identity? When did I do that?
So he still refuses to admit it, but he can try to deceive us all he wants, it doesn't matter. Because I've already figured it out. He tried to hide Junko's identity, and not just once, but twice. With the mask and the coat? Is that what he's referring to? First time was during our latest investigation. Hidden room, that's not it. The first time during our latest investigation? Hang on. He must be referring to the bomb, right? The bomb. The bomb that was meant to set off when someone checks the body. I'm assuming that's what he's referring to. Okay, and? I don't think this is what I need to corner Monokuma.
Shoot!
What? It's not it? The first time was during our latest investigation. It was the bomb, wasn't it? Or was it the control room? Remember? Oh, the tarp. Is that what it means? It's not these things. It's hard, but look carefully. Pink shadow. Our latest investigation, so it has to be something we found during the investigation. Control room? It locked up when we went inside. Is that what it means? It's not the tarp. We did it. Where was it? The profile? Because we had this hidden or something? Was it this? Himbo moment. Okay, and oh well, there's all our lives gone, guys.
Shoot!
I lost. Nobody believes me. Nobody wants to. Okay, it's the same thing. And you know what that means? Everyone's favorite time, punishment time.
Is
It's
this really?
What do you say? Want to give it another shot? No. I mean, yes.
I refuse to give up yet.
I refuse. I can't give up now.
The two of them may have.
Oh, this
switched-
one, all the way here, in the very beginning.
Yes. From if that's when they.
Okay, we already know this, so
Then they wouldn't. After.
we're going all the way back here. Yeah, I admit this one is pretty hard, or a hard one. He's referring, like, he tried to hide her identity. What does that mean? Hang on.
Then why did you try and protect Junko's real identity?
Why did you try and protect Junko's real identity? What's that supposed to mean?
I tried to protect her identity?
Oh, like, right, I can do that. I can do that.
When did I do that?
This is the first time I've needed to do so. He can try to deceive us all he wants, it doesn't matter. Because I've already figured it out. He tried to hide What? I can't! Maybe I should have saved earlier than this. He tried to hide Junko's identity not just once but twice. The first time was during our latest investigation. Tried to hide Junko's identity. The first time was during our latest investigation. I thought it was the headmaster's room. The control room, because he locked the room behind. They locked the room just as you know, right after Makoto and Hina left the room. So no, wait, that's not it. That's not what I'm thinking about it. It's not this. It's not this. It's not this. I don't think it's this. Group photo. tried to hide Junko's real identity during the most recent. What's this? Hang on. Is this it? Wait. Wait. I wanna like point something out. Actually, no. I actually do know now what's wrong with the photos. I wasn't sure yet because I needed to double check. In all of the group photos, Junko's face is obscured. Is that what he means? In all the group photos, Junko's face is obscured. Hang on, is this it? I should have saved earlier than this. Hold on, what matters right now is presenting the right evidence. It has to do with what Monokuma tried to keep me from seeing during the investigation.
Shoot!
Looks like I just embarrassed myself. Wait, so that was the right evidence. I just needed to present that second. The DVD! Right! Right before we could keep watching it, Monokuma pulled the plug. Is that what he's referring to?
I got it!
Yeah, I got it.
While I was in the AV room, watching the DVD of our interviews with the headmaster.
It got cut off before he could keep watching it. Of course, when the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened? He pulled the plug. Yeah. Failure.
You made sure I couldn't finish watching the video. And the reason you did that is because you didn't want me to see the real Junko, did you?
Oh, yeah! If everyone was in that video, of course Junko would have had to show up.
And if Mukuro saw the real Junko,
We would know the true
it would have
identity.
been totally obvious that the Junko we met was an imposter.
That whole power outage thing was just a fluke.
Uh-oh. Someone's defensive again. The mastermind definitely orchestrated that power outage. And that's not the only time they tried to hide Junko's identity. Tried to cover up one other piece of evidence. I've got to reveal that. What's this? Bullet time again? Alright. Alright. Focus. Can't hear you. Sounds ridiculous. Do it,
What do you want?
making that raw noise.
What do you want? Are you sure about this? What are you even talking about?
Fuck. It's going so fast. Slow down. Oh, my combo's gone. Shit. Final strike.
That's impossible!
I tried to protect her identity. Group photo.
This should prove it.
It sounds so stupid. Sorry.
The video wasn't the only thing you tried to cover up.
You did the same
You
thing with
did
the...
the same thing with this group photo.
Oh.
Yeah, I figured I realized this, but I had to.
I noticed it just a little while ago.
Yeah.
When we were all comparing the photos we got. In all the photos, there's a certain similarity.
An unusual
An
circumstance.
unusual circumstance.
Junko's face is obscured.
What's so unusual about them?
The unusual circumstance common to all these pictures. There it is. There it is again. There it is. And there it is again. All of her face is covered.
I got it! Junko's face.
It's
The
obscured.
one thing common to every single
can't see her
photo
face.
is that you can't see her face.
There. The water. Looking away, talking to Chihiro. Looking away again, talking to Celeste. And Taka blocking her face.
It's hard to believe her face would just happen to be hidden in every single picture, don't you think? And on top of that, in this photo, you can see that Mukuro is clearly visible. So in other words, at that point,
The two of
the
them
two
hadn't
of them
switched yet.
hadn't switched yet. With all that in mind, there's no doubt that the girl whose face is hidden here is the real Junko. Which is why you had to have pictures that didn't show her face. Because if we could have seen her face,
Would've
then it
clearly
would have
revealed.
clearly revealed that the Junko in the pictures wasn't the Junko that we knew.
Xanadu!
I believe everything Makoto said is true. Junko and Mukuro switched places before we met either of them.
So she killed Mukuro, who had taken her place, making it look like she'd died.
The real Junko.
And the real Junko is still alive.
And she's the one behind this whole murderous situation. This killing game. She's the true mastermind.
And the
ultimate despair.
Xanadu times 2!
With this, the identity and the crimes of the mastermind have been exposed.
No, wait! Hold on!
Don't bother trying to deny it. There's no more room for debate. You don't have anywhere left to run. I'll prove everything. Right now.
Wait, what? Okay. What was the identity of the ultimate fashionista who I met in the main hall? It was actually... Hang on. I wasn't expecting this, to be honest. Yeah. There, comic time. Where did the mastermind keep Mukuro's body? In the biolab. Where is it? It's the locker room. Biolab. Where is it? Oh right, this is them taking it out here. I think. Hang on. Yeah, this is them taking it out, so that makes sense. Then Act 4. Attack me with something, the knife. This knife right here. And then the mastermind, who was it that stopped them? Kyoko to the rescue. Where? There. Which one? This or this? After the surprise attack, the mastermind fled my room. And then... Hang on. After the surprise attack failed, the mastermind fled my room. Is this it? Hang on. Yeah, he fled to the garden. And then... What did the mastermind do with the mask after they took it off? They put it on the body. Junko's body. After hauling it out of the thing. That was the condition of the dead body when I first found it in the garden. This one. That was the condition. While the mastermind was watching, when we were close to... When Toko was about to investigate the body, they set off the bomb. How did Toko survive that? I don't know. Got blown up. Right here.
The killer is you! We met the ultimate fashionista, Junko and Oshima, right after we all arrived here. But that wasn't the real Junko.
It was actually Mukuro.
The girl we saw before us was actually the 16th student who had taken Junko's place. And that girl's name was Mukuro Ikusaba.
Why did she do that, though?
But it wasn't long before she died at the hands of Monokuma. In other words, the mastermind, Junko and Oshima.
Was she... What did Mukuro just didn't want to participate in their class trial? For what reason? Or did Junko tell her to do that?
Her body was kept in a biolab,
I don't know.
which had been converted into a morgue. Until Junko decided to put her body to use.
Or again, like I said, implanted memories on her to make her think that she was Junko, and then acted accordingly, reacted accordingly.
Junko dragged the body out of the biolab, using the tarp to carry her to the garden. She fabricated the murder to try and frame Kyoko, who proven to be one big thorn in her side. Meanwhile, she wanted us all to think Mukuro was still alive and hiding somewhere inside the school. So she put on a mask and then attacked me.
She left.
After making sure I'd gotten a good look at the mask, she left the room. Then she put the same mask on Mukuro's body. This was all to make us think the person who attacked me and the corpse
Were
were one and the same. She wanted us to believe the murder had only recently taken place.
Dun dun dun.
Finally, by strapping a bomb to the body, she was able to destroy any remaining evidence. She needed to hide the body's true identity. She had to make sure we didn't find out it was actually the same person we'd met in the beginning. This is the truth behind Mukuro's murder, and the one who carried it all out is the true mastermind.
The one controlling
The one
Monokuma.
controlling Monokuma.
It was you!
The real Junko Enoshima! That's the whole story behind this incident. Well, what do you have to say to that?
He was too stunned to speak. Or she was too stunned to speak.
What? Are you broken again?
You can't get out of this, so don't even try.
Come on! It's time you finally revealed yourself!
It's not like you're an endangered species or something. How long do you plan to keep hiding?
Maybe Junko went to the toilet or something and then she comes back and say, "Oh, sorry guys, what were you talking about?" I didn't get any of that.
Give it up, Junko. The game's over.
Over?
Alright, he's gonna remind everyone, "Oh, did you guys forget? You actually needed to solve all the mysteries in the school, not just this murder case."
Did you really think the story would
Yep.
end once we reached the climax of the case?
Yep, he's gonna remind everyone.
Wrong! There's still plenty more to go!
Uh-oh, what's happening? What the fuck? What? Oh! Well, that's a face we haven't seen in a long while.
We have been waiting so very long for peasants like you to appear.
What is that voice? Why does she sound so British?
If you swear your fealty to us, we will reward you with half of the entire world. We've even drawn up the deed already. We will grant you honor, status, in some of our home cooking.
I did not expect this accent, no.
Have you made your choice? Will you serve under us?
One of you guys said there's no alt ending, so I'm assuming this doesn't matter. No thanks.
Oh, did you think I was being serious? Sorry, I was just messing with you. It's been so long since I've had an audience. Even I'm not sure what kind of role I'm supposed to play.
This is the mastermind? She's the real Junko Enoshima.
Anyway, looks like I've finally been set free.
What's with this accent now?
Having to play Monokuma all the time, day after day. It was like I was stuck in purgatory. Or like a slow suicide. I get bored so easy, you know?
Your face.
Huh? What about my face? What's wrong with my beautiful face? People have told me I'm cuter than 100 chihuahuas combined.
Chihuahuas aren't that cute, though. Hot take.
I feel like this isn't the first time I've seen you.
No, I do remember seeing it. I'm sure I've seen her too somewhere. It was definitely before I got to the school. In the headmaster's room? No, before arriving at school? The first day in the main hall? Before I got to the school. In the headmaster's room? Before arriving at school?
I got it! That's right! It was before I ever came to the school.
Remember seeing a magazine
I
cover.
remember seeing a magazine cover.
When was this? I actually don't remember this one. Yeah, that.
And you were on it.
Yeah, cause Because she's the ultimate fashionista. Of course she'd be on it.
Wow, you have a pretty good memory. I guess that's why you've made it this far, huh?
Chihuahuas are ugly as F. I wouldn't say ugly, but I definitely think they're overrated, yeah. They've also got an attitude. A lot of small dogs do. Small breed of dogs.
So I was right. Then what you told me in the main hall when this all began...
I've seen her on Trump's magazines before, but I feel like that doesn't quite match up to reality. Oh, yeah. Huh? How are you? Talking about my cover photos and junk? Ah, well, of course, those are totally Photoshop. Photoshop. I guess it's to like, convince her that she's actually, you know, to kind of cover up. Yeah.
Sometimes a little lie is necessary to keep things moving along. Wouldn't you agree?
That explains why she didn't quite seem the same. Because she was a different person all along.
I'm me. And Mukuro is Mukuro. She tried her best. But there's just no way she could have passed as the ultimate fashionista.
What is this voice? Why is she like sound so bored?
Two people can never become one as long as the walls of mind and body exist. Not even if they're twins.
Twins?
I know, it's such a cliche, right? I'm almost embarrassed to admit it. So basically, Mukuro and I had your stereotypical twin relationship.
She literally just said she gets bored easily. Oh, right.
The older sister, tough and proud. That was Mukuro. The younger sister, smart and cute. That was...
Whoa!
Me! Junko fucking Enoshima! And together, we were the Despair Sisters, aka the Ultimate Despair!
Okay, I'm guessing... Is this another split personality thing, or is she just fucking with us?
Whoa! She's a totally different person now!
Like I said, I get bored easy as hell! I even get fucking bored with myself! But if you're twins,
Or you have different
why
last
do you
names?
have different last names? Oh, that again? You have any idea how many times people ask me that shit?
I can see why, yeah.
Maybe it's new to your dumb ass, but it bores me to tears. Answering the same questions over and over?
Is this the same is this just one voice actress? You know, props to her. She's
Just
doing...
make up whatever answer you want. I don't give a shit. The truth's fucking lame anyway.
Adopted?
But if she was your twin, that means you killed your own sister?
And for reasons deeper and darker than the ocean. Ha! As if.
Well, I suppose I'd better explain.
Whoa! Oh god.
For my plan to work, someone had to be able to control the killing game from behind the scenes. The so-called mastermind had to operate Monokuma, keep an
She's
eye
really
on everyone, things like that.
She's really great.
But after looking at the situation, I determined it would be impossible for Mukuro to perform such duties. Because naturally, she turned out to be the letdown of the family,
Wow.
leaving me behind to run off and join some band of mercenaries. Such a disappointment. So, I decided to play the role of director and have her join the rest of you in your school life. I could have let her work alongside me, but she would have been useless to me that way. Besides, 15 students seemed like a solid number to start with.
Start with?
Of course, the fact that she was the ultimate soldier posed something of a problem. She had what I call the three atrocities. Atrociously
Atrocity.
ranked, atrociously filthy, atrociously repulsive.
What does that mean?
It was atrociously clear just how out of touch she was with the rest of society.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Meanwhile, my ultimate fashionista status has an undeniable appeal that I didn't want to go to waste.
And that's why you switched identities?
Sadly, her inability to match my personality was even greater than I'd calculated.
It was a
a
lost
lost
cause.
cause.
So...
She was nothing more than a bit player, an extra unworthy of lines. Being the utter disappointment that she was, anyone would have expected her to get killed off right away.
That's harsh.
Which is precisely why I killed her. To meet everyone's expectations.
Technically, I mean, yeah, you did kill her, but only because she, attacked Monokuma.
That can't be your only reason, can it?
Well, no, of course not. I also did it to avoid becoming bored.
I've never been a stickler for following a plan to the letter, you know?
Oh God.
If I planned everything out and knew just what was gonna happen, that'd be so boring.
Can we change? I don't like this.
So, I changed things just a bit and decided to use Mukuro to make a little point.
Oh.
In other words, Mukuro's death was a one-sided, premeditated act of betrayal.
Yeah, betrayal. I knew that. I figured that out.
Just as I suspected. When Mukuro was killed, she must have been as surprised as anybody else.
Yeah, like she said, right here. What? Huh? This wasn't supposed to happen. Yeah. Why me?
So, you figured it out? Well, you're right. There's no way Mukuro could have pulled off such a convincing performance. But she did teach you all a very valuable lesson, don't you think?
How can you talk like that?
But she's fucked up.
You sacrificed your own sister. How does that not even bother you?
What? I sacrificed her? That's what's got you so hot under the collar? Jeez, misunderstandings sure are scary. We were the ultimate despair, you know? So we never had any kind of hope or expectations. Nope, I felt despair as long as I can remember. Like I never should have been born at all.
Oh, that's very sad.
When I was born, I cried tears of total despair.
Why didn't you get therapy?
So that's why for us, it's not a big deal whether we die or kill.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe healthcare is just bad at the time this game took place.
We're just those kinds of people. We can do anything. We've always been filled with despair. So when we do something, we go all the way and live without regret.
So you just murdered your own sister and didn't think anything of it?
That's not true at all.
Oh, thank God. I hated that one.
We were twins.
Mushrooms.
How could I not be sad? That's why it gets me so excited. Huh? Killing my precious sister with my own two hands. That act is filled with so much despair. You can't help but put a super in front of it. It's like super, 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 super despair. No, more than that.
It implies depression. It's not implied. I think this is just explicit at this point.
Super, 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 super despair. It just feels so good.
What the hell is wrong with you?
And my sister too. In that moment of death, I think she must have felt that despair. After all, to be murdered by your own sister, and only as an example to someone else, she must have died feeling such excruciating hopelessness. I'm so jealous of her.
Jealous?
Super jealous.
I knew you couldn't be just some ordinary person. You're some kind of abnormality.
Turning your own despair into some kind of fetish. Abnormality doesn't even begin to describe it.
Sorry. Turned on the lights. It's getting a little dark.
Like, Genocide Jill is crazy for sure, but this is a whole nother level of nuts!
You're saying I don't compare to some lowly beast that can only kill the weak, right? So I'm hopelessly attractive, hopelessly brilliant, hopelessly athletic. I'm the hopelessly perfect ultimate human.
No, I don't think there's anything perfect about anything you just said.
Yeah, Master's way more perfect. Because on top of everything else, he's got that noble blood.
Please don't make this about you.
Don't you mean had that noble blood?
What? Had?
What did you just say? What do you mean by that?
You still haven't figured that part out yet? Man, you guys are so slow! You haven't even solved all the mysteries, and yet here you are, yapping away!
Are you talking about our memories?
You've already solved this mystery, right?
I'm the
killer.
How about the next
how
one?
about the next one? Maybe you should solve the riddle of your missing memories. Then you can start gloating.
damn straight. That's exactly what we're going to do.
Yeah, tell him,
We're
Naiki.
going to solve all these mysteries. And then we'll have our victory.
I mean, we also need to find out about the mystery of the school, too.
I can't wait!
Alright, then let's just get straight to the point. What memories did you steal from us?
When the group pictures were taken? And those interviews? It must mean... I got it! It must have something to do with our entrancing exams.
There's also thanks for the hydrate, Gastro. I just did that.
No fair! At least give us a hint!
Your brains are like sponges, all drippy and leaky. I already gave you a hint before. All the memories you lost share something in common with a few other things.
A few other
Do you
things.
recall?
Thinking back to what Monokuma's told us, the memories that were stolen from us and what they must be related to. The class trials? The founding of Hope Speak Academy? We're students, but... Is it the motive? Let's see.
I got it! You're talking about the motives you provided to try and get us to kill each other, right?
So you do remember after all. Well, I would hope you wouldn't forget something so important. It was stupid of me to even ask. I apologize from the bottom of my heart for my bad manners. So then, let me ask you another question. Did you notice that each motive I presented you had a specific theme to it?
Specific theme?
Theme?
For each motive, right. The first one, in the first chapter, the motive, something that you wanted to get, or no. I'm thinking ahead now. something that they had to get back to on the outside world. Mukuro was his family, and then Sayaka was her girl pop group, right? The second is embarrassing secret, a deep dark secret. Yeah, and that a deep dark secret that they didn't want anyone to find out. What was the third one? I actually can't remember. Oh, money. Lots of money. The fourth one was Sakura, I think. Revealing that there was a traitor among them. Right, that was 4. What was 5? Was there a motive there? I don't know. I
Yep,
can't remember.
you got it. So that's my question to you all. When Sayaka was murdered, what was the theme of the motive I presented?
Something outside the school that they had to get back to. The theme for the motive gave us for Christmas. Gave us those DVDs, and my DVDs was my family. On Sayaka's was her and her friends. They had a dream they all shared. So the first murder, the motive we were given was human connections. Yeah, family, and yes, people who are waiting for them outside the school that they needed to get back to and reconnect with.
I got it! The driving force behind the motive you presented us with at that point was human connections.
Ding, ding, ding. You got it. Remember those DVDs I gave you guys? Each video showed the total destruction of your most important relationships.
Total destruction.
For example,
Their family.
your family.
And then Sayaka was her
For example,
girlfriend.
your friends.
What about the
I
others?
ruined all those relationships and showed you the results.
Did she though? Did she actually do it? That's the question.
It was to motivate your desire to escape and kickstart your urge to kill. But still, what a cruel thing to do.
You're the one that did it!
Yes, well, I'm perfectly happy to accept your disapproval.
Okay! Time for
God.
the next question! So, what was the theme for the second motive?
The motive's theme was when we got those weird envelopes from Monokuma, deep dark secrets, how I used to wet the bed, the meaning of life, the past. Yeah, the past.
I got it! It was our past, right?
Human connections and our past.
Yay! Makoto got it right again! That time, the theme was... embarrassing memories and And the whole reason Mondo did what he did was to protect his secret.
So, how long do you plan on dragging this out?
Relax, relax. Okay, on to the next question. So, what was the
Money.
motive for the third murder?
Material wealth. Material wealth. Career, future goals. Greed. I think it was greed.
I got it! It was money, wasn't it? Greed.
Seek and destroy! Hell yeah, you got it again!
Money.
Goddamn
Material
straight it was
goal.
money. Celeste killed Hifumi and Taka for a little personal gain. Her greed led to all kinds of death and destruction.
What's the point of all this? Why are you making us go through this case by case?
Don't worry, sweet cheeks. Just one more to go. Now, can you tell me the motive behind crazy-ass Sakura's crazy-ass death?
The motive it was decided to kill herself. It had to do with Monokuma exposing Sakura's secret. Betrayal, secrets, blackmail. Ooh, this one's a bit hard. Secrets, because she revealed her secret, or then again, she was getting blackmailed. Betrayal, I think it's betrayal,
I got it!
because she betrayed everyone
In her
else,
case,
and
It was betrayal.
she got betrayed by the mastermind.
Precisely. You see, once I revealed Sakura's betrayal, that led to everything that came afterwards. Anyway, it looks like you answered all of my questions correctly. How painfully delightful.
Alright, human connections, the past, what was that? Greed, and betrayal.
But what's the point?
Meaning-
What meaning is there in asking those questions now?
What was the reason?
Relationships? Secrets? Money? Betrayal? These are all pretty standard motives, right? The most normal of normal. Totally middle of the road.
But of course, those aren't the only motives that exist in this world. In fact, there are as many reasons to kill as there are people on Earth. They compel humans to kill each other, bringing despair to the world. This is what we refer to as the seed of despair.
Seed of
Seed
despair.
of despair?
Just as water, air, and food promote growth in living things, the seed of despair also needs nourishment. And that nourishment
Is
is hope. Despair can grow only in the presence of hope.
That makes sense, right?
Two sides of the same coin, divided by a razor-thin line. Such is hope and despair.
How much longer is this stupid speech of yours? Weren't we discussing our missing memories? Why are you trying to change the subject?
Because they're related.
If you would listen, you would see I'm not changing the subject. We are discussing your memories.
I think she's trying to say they're related somehow.
What I'm trying to say is, the seed of despair is closely tied to your own memories.
How so?
You see, by taking away your memories, I gave you hope. Of course, that hope merely existed to be consumed by despair.
How could taking away someone's memories give them hope?
Because they remember something terrible that happened. The tragedy? Did they somehow experience the tragedy and survive it somehow? Is that what we're kind of building up to?
And plus, you haven't given us any hope anyway!
Is that so? All you've been able to think about during your time here is how to escape, right? The mere fact that that's what you want proves I gave you hope.
What are you talking about?
If none of you wanted to escape this school, the killings never would have taken. That is
Oh,
why we
whoops.
took your memories, so that you would have the desire to leave.
So they took, no. They took their memories so that they would have the desire to leave. Why would they do that? Because their memories, if they still had their memories, they would remember something. What would that something be? That something is they shouldn't leave, that they don't want to leave because there's something bad that happened outside the school.
The only reason we want to leave is because you took our memories.
I think that's what I
Is
think.
that what you're saying?
We're building up to that.
Correctamundo!
Which means if we did have our memories, then we wouldn't want to leave.
Yeah.
Do I understand that right?
What? Why the hell would having our memories make us not want to leave?
Because if we did, we would remember something awful.
A most
tragedy.
troubling thought, isn't it? But it's not enough. I want more distress, more despair.
Thank you for the stretch. Close green. Hi, welcome to the stream. How you doing today?
I put so much effort into creating hope in order to feed your despair and make it grow. So, just like Crazy Eddie slashing his prices and passing the savings on to you, let me give you a hint.
Huh?
Really?
Really? Then hurry up and tell us.
Okie dokie. Like they say, seeing is believing.
She's gonna show something on the TV screens.
I'd like for you to see
The outside
world.
It's shit, isn't it? Dystopian future. The outside world.
You mean the world beyond the school walls?
It's an apocalypse. Post
So something really did happen out
apocalypse
there.
or something.
Now are you interested in what I have to say? You wanna see what's out there?
Yes.
I wanna see too. See your faces sink
Something
into
bad.
despair.
Something bad happened outside.
Now then, open sesame! Behold, the world beyond the school walls! This is the outside world
on,
you've all been
just
so
do it.
anxious to claw your way back into.
It's shit. It's terrible. It's bad, isn't it? Wait, what? What? Yep, it's bad. It's bad. That's bad. Not as bad as I thought it would be, but it's still bad. Yeah, that doesn't look good. Honestly, not as bad as I thought it would be. I thought it would be way worse than that.
Dangerous. The world has grown so very dangerous. That's what this means.
What are you talking about? None of this makes any sense.
What am I looking at?
This is a scene from a movie or something, right?
What you just saw, all of you should recognize it.
We should recognize it. What about it should we recognize? Monokuma's faces everywhere? This whole thing is insane.
That world is locked away within the memories that were taken from you. If you can't remember, please just try. Do your best to try and recall.
Better kick your brain in the ass, cause it's up to that gray lump whether you live or die. I don't remember ain't a fucking excuse no more, cause now it's time for the final class trial!
Another one? Okay. Make your argument. Genocide Jack's memory, photo of Kyoko and Headmaster, group photo.
Come on, bitches! Remember or die! What the fuck happened outside?
You want us to remember or whatever, but when it comes to that crazy confusing video you showed us, I don't understand a damn thing!
What's the meaning of the footage we saw? Is this another one of your practical jokes?
I mean, you're telling us to remember, but what am I supposed to be remembering? Nobody can remember anything. This is the end for all of us. What other choice do we have?
Genocide Jack might remember. How can she show something so Genocide Jack still has her memory because
Come
of
on,
the
bitches! Remember what the fuck happened?
Want us to
When it comes to that crazy confusing...
I don't understand.
What's the meaning of the footage? Is this another one of your
I mean,
Hang on, wait, we
what
get
am I
Kyoko.
supposed to... Nobody can remember anything.
There we go. She remembers. Genocide Jack remembers.
Actually, she might remember.
Who might remember?
Genocide Jack because of how the split personality memory thing works.
The other Toko. Genocide Jack.
What?
The two of them share certain kinds of knowledge, but their memories aren't linked, right?
I see. If their memories are separate, then even if one personality's forgotten, there's a chance the other may still have those memories.
What do you say, Toko?
Are you telling me to swap places with her?
Yes.
No! Absolutely not! That'd be like
my God.
forfeiting my entire identity!
Byakuya, tell her.
Toko, you're the only one we can rely on now.
Da-da-da-da! It's me, your friendly neighborhood serial killer! Boy, she just gave in like it was nothing.
I'm going to ask you a question, and I want to have it answered immediately. Do you know anything about this video?
Huh? What video?
The video that's playing right now.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, I'm the mastermind.
Oh, nice to meet you!
Nice to meet you too.
That's
This is
enough.
taking a turn.
Just look at the stupid screen.
Oh, hey, Kral, welcome. How you doing?
Roger, you got it, Captain!
Welcome to the final class trial. I don't know how much longer this is gonna go. I hope it ends soon-ish.
Well, does it look familiar?
I don't have all the details, but... Of course it does!
Then you remember all the stuff it's showing?
Of course I do!
Feel like having a stroke out of stress. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I know why. Guys, give some hugs to Kral in chat.
So you didn't lose your memory after all.
Then why didn't you say something earlier? I only answer questions when someone bothers to ask me. I'm the quiet type, you know?
Quiet type.
Oh my god, she's the worst liar in the world.
More importantly, if you really do remember, what is it?
Huh? What's the matter, Master? Do you really not remember the tragedy?
There's a hug command, guys. And there's a hug command in chat if you don't have the emote. The tragedy! I knew it!
The tragedy?
Oh no! You seriously forgot? Maybe I can help you remember with a kiss.
Just answer the question. What happened out there?
Yeah.
Well, I can't really say if it happened or if it's still happening, but it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
What happened? What?
Why
Yeah.
is that phrase coming up now?
We assumed that the tragedy... We assumed that the tragedy is something that happened inside the school, when in reality, it's actually that happened outside the
And it's all
school.
because of that event. What is? Are you serious? I'm talking about the way the world is now.
Is now?
The world's been destroyed, get it?
Destroyed?
Explain yourself. Tell us everything you know.
Copy that, darling. Okay, so this big, awful, tragic event, they started just calling it the tragedy, happened about a year ago. It was so big and so bad that even this murderous fiend went pale at the sight of it.
What was it?
I guess you could say what happened was man-made. But it was more on the level of a worldwide natural disaster. Either way, there's no doubt that it was the biggest, most
What
awful,
was
most
it?
tragic event in human history.
Stop.
And as a result, in basically no time flat, the world turned out the way it did, and that's that.
That's all there is to it? Come on!
Yeah,
there
there was-
wasn't a single concrete description in there!
Well, it just so happens I don't know any of the specifics. Miss Moreau saw it all play out in real time, so why don't you ask her?
We already did, and she didn't know anything. That's why we're asking you.
Aren't you listening, Shadow? What do you mean?
I couldn't live up to Master's expectations!
It's the biggest, most tragic event in human history.
This
Give
is
us-
a true tragedy!
Give us like... What, did the world leaders, I don't know, launch a nuke?
Okay, that's enough of your little lover's quarrel. Whatever happened, it doesn't matter at this exact point in time, right? The end justifies the means. Everything serves the outcome.
In other
In
words...
other words, the world has ended. That's the important thing.
How can the world just end? It's
the world.
It's the world!
Calm down. It's okay. There's no need to panic. Every living person will be dead in 100 years anyway. So the world ending isn't that big a deal.
Oh, come on. Now you're just being ridiculous.
Well, as long as we're being ridiculous, I have another ridiculous story to tell you.
Yeah. Oh, hello, Achu Look Gust. Welcome to the stream. And oh, hey, boy. Yeah, we're here. We now see that Junko was the mastermind this whole time. I had a feeling she would come back, but not like this.
It's the story of the Togami Corporation, which has given Byakuya's life all its meaning.
What?
What? What did you say?
I'm glad to see you took the bait. You bit into it like a middle-aged secretary at an
So how you
all-you-can-eat
doing?
cake buffet.
Hey! So, what do you think happened to the Togami family?
The Togami family fell. Huh, which one? I'm not sure.
Correct. Well done, peasant.
But I didn't say anything yet.
I just got so fucking bored waiting, I couldn't help it. Even if you're wrong, eventually you'll figure it out, right? Till then, you're just going in circles.
She's not wrong.
So, no matter what you pick, you get the right answer. Pretty innovative, don't you think?
But do you think it might be a disease?
Getting bored.
Getting bored so easy, I mean. Do you think I might be sick?
Anyway,
Okay.
like I was saying, Byakuya's entire lineage has been totally annihilated.
What? What the hell are you talking about?
Oh boy. We don't usually see Byakuya this
I can
shaken up.
confirm that his entire family has died. Even the distant relatives. The Togami name has perished.
What?
Stop with these idiotic jokes!
Stop! And said with such authority. A peasant would dare challenge us?
Yeah.
The avatar of divine punishment? You must learn your place, peasant.
You're no
You
longer.
are no longer the ultimate affluent progeny.
What is he then?
They couldn't possibly be gone! The Togami family is destined to guide the world!
Hell, there is no world anymore, remember? It got fucked a full year ago.
Hold on. That doesn't make any sense.
Oh, there's a Togami light novel? Oh, interesting.
Huh? I don't make sense.
There's no way that happened a year ago. I mean, we only came to this school a few weeks ago.
We forgot, Mukuro. We forgot. Or rather, they took our memories.
If some kind of world-ending event happened a year ago,
It didn't.
then how do you explain the totally normal world we were living in up till then?
We forgot. We forgot.
Have you considered the possibility that you're mistaken about that?
They took our memories. You forgot, Makoto.
Mistaken.
Well, if I'm understanding you right, it sounds like you think the tragedy happened a year before you arrived here.
When in reality, it actually happened
Well, yeah.
when you arrived here.
I mean, like he said, we just got here a few weeks ago.
Nope.
A few weeks ago.
We've been in here for longer than that.
Ooh, I get it. You're saying that what happened 2 years ago actually happened more recently, right?
2 years.
2 years
They've
ago?
been in here for 2 years?
Well, I mean, you guys all started
yeah.
attending Hope's Peak Academy 2 years ago.
Wait, what? Yup, here it is. Here's the reveal, the big reveal. 2 years ago. What is that?
What the hell is this chick trying to say?
I understand why you'd have trouble accepting it, but in the end, you can't deny the truth. And the truth is, everything is cause and effect. Deny that, and you may as well give yourself up to God. So, you must surely understand all the hints I've given you so far, right? What are the memories I took from you?
Come now, answer us. Answer
Third
with
time
all
during
your
the
heart
school.
and soul.
How are we supposed to answer?
I just
fine,
don't
guys,
know
I
what's
got
going
this.
on anymore.
It's fine, guys. I got this. Still, we have to answer somehow. If we don't, everything ends right here. The memories that were stolen from us. If what Junko says is true, if we first came here 2 years ago, but the rest of us only remember getting here within the last few weeks or so, the memories she took from us, our life at Hope's Peak.
I got it!
Yeah, not so hard.
If we accept that what you say is true, then we've all lost our memories of the last 2 years.
Yep, there it
after
is.
coming to this school.
I knew it. I knew it.
Nope, no. No! I mean, no matter what anyone says,
Another
This is
correct
faster.
answer. Well done, peasant.
Seriously? This routine again?
We've lost 2 years worth of memories?
Chico and I have the same talent, but unlike her, I'm too lazy. Aw, don't say that.
That's right. You've already spent 2 full years here at Hope's Peak Academy.
That's what all the pictures were for.
And that entire period of time is precisely what you've forgotten.
I don't remember the last 2 years of my life.
That's fucked up.
That's not possible!
I want to think that too. I don't want to believe it. But that's nothing but our desire. I don't want to believe. I want it to be impossible. But if it's the truth, then we have to accept it. I don't remember 2020 to 2022 either. I guess. Oh fuck. Locker, group photo, headmaster's new handbook, locker notebook. I think it's the locker notebook.
2 years worth of memories. I could never lose something like that.
We've been living here for 2 years? Hell no! That's impossible! I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything!
But you got your notebook.
I've never even gone to a single class!
Yes, you
This
did.
is all just surreal.
Based on the true
Plus,
story, like Big
if
Brother.
2 years have passed, how freaking old am I?
Everyone's
What if my
so
reoccurring name? Sir,
conflicted.
I don't recognize and then realize I lost my memories. Oh Jesus, yeah, that's scary. I don't believe it. There's evidence that reveals the time as students we lost. Yep, the notebook. Locker
2
notebook,
years worth of memories.
I think.
I could never lose something like that.
We've been living here for hell no! I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome. Heck, I've never even gone to a single class.
Yes, you did.
No, that's wrong. Hero, there's something I'd like you to take a look at. This notebook right here.
Huh? Hey, why is my name written on it?
It's your notebook. You
I
for-
found it in the locker room on the 2nd floor. If you don't mind, could you take a look inside?
Sure, whatever you want. But I've never seen this notebook before in my life.
Yeah, it's mine.
Wuzza, is something wrong?
It's kinda similar. No, even more than that. This is absolutely my handwriting, without a doubt! But how is this? I don't remember ever writing in this thing!
Because you forgot.
No way!
It looks like you actually did attend class here at Hope's Peak, but somehow, you forgot all about
We
it.
forgot.
Lies! It's all one big lie!
I don't want to believe it either. But there's also no explanation for this pocketbook.
Yeah, Kyoko's pocketbook.
And whose pocketbook is that?
It's mine. And the handwriting
for
inside
gore.
is also mine.
That's the
There's no
tagline
doubt
for the
about it.
game. In addition to despair, everyone for gore.
But just like Hero, I have no memory of ever writing in it.
And the reason for that is the 2 years of missing memories?
After seeing all the evidence, do you have any choice but to acknowledge the truth?
Isn't it just so desperately dark? The mystery's solved, but it's like a goddamn funeral in here! Shit, man! I've never been to a funeral! Hell yes!
2 years of school life. How many moments of blossoming youth have you missed out on?
Does this mean everyone missed out on their puberty? When you think about it? I don't know.
How many fun classes? How many
That's
school
really
events?
sad though.
This was your chance to build lasting friendships, right?
That's a bit sad, yeah.
And on top of that, something tragically sad happened 1 year ago.
Whoever defeats the other games, the stat of the other doppelganger.
The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Right before everyone's eyes, the world came crashing down. You absorbed all that despair, but then you forgot it all. And once you'd forgotten, you made the choice to subject yourselves to this killing game. Oh, and there's one other thing.
Be even more precise.
To be even more precise, the memories you all lost were...
Actually, never mind.
What was that?
Bored. Explaining stuff
Oh
is
my god.
boring.
What?
We are bored of this world. Everyone always talks big, declaring all the great things they'll do. But then they always fizzle out.
Oh, that's that's a big oh that hurts.
This world is just so desperately fucking boring!
What are you talking about?
In a way, I'm jealous of all of you. To give yourself over so completely to such stimulating despair?
Yeah, so figure out the rest for yourselves. I'm sick of expositioning all this shit.
Figure out what?
Figure out where your memories come apart. That's at the heart of all of this.
Wait, what? Figure out where your memories come apart? Where our memories come apart? Is she talking about the moment where we must have lost our memories? I can only think of one time. Just after I set foot in the main hall for the first time, and that was at the entrance ceremony? And that was when I fainted? I think this... Yeah, when I fainted.
The moment I lost my memories. I can't think of any time other than that day.
When they first arrive in the school. The entrance, when they get inside the entrance hall.
When I first came to the gates of this school and stepped foot in the main hall. When I passed out, I was overcome with a strange sensation.
Despair.
Wow, you still have enough spirit to keep on talking, huh? So I don't know much about the details, but it seems like everyone remembers passing out, right?
Yeah.
And your sense of time got all messed up because of the memory loss after that?
Yes,
I guess it must have been something like that.
After I passed out, I woke up in a classroom with my head on a desk.
And with that, they
I
assume...
assumed not much time had passed since I'd collapsed in the main hall.
Yep.
But instead, 2 whole years had gone by.
Man, that would be very disorienting.
The reason it felt so short was because our memories of the time in between had been completely removed.
Seems that way.
You got it, honey. 2 years of memories? Poof, gone.
How much longer is this gonna go, by the way? Hang on. Almost 2 hours and 30 minutes. How much longer is this past trial gonna go?
When everyone met for the first time, it wasn't actually for the first time.
Better save. Oh, that's so
Unaware of this
cliffhanger.
fact,
That's
you
such a
took the time
awful
to introduce
cliffhanger to
yourselves
end
to
on.
each other, but
Hang on, I'm missing
But
a
by that
dialogue.
point, we'd already spent 2 years together at the school. That's what those photos reveal, isn't it?
It's that long?
Yep, that's what they reveal. You were all such close friends. You spent 2 years together.
Then you started
and
killing each
then
other.
you started killing each other. And it was all so you could escape into a world that's already been annihilated. What a terribly tragic tale. Even if you left now, there's nothing you could do to fix it.
You're the one who set things up to be like this!
I mean, technically, yeah.
I love you all so much.
What?
What?
Once your school life here began, I thought about you constantly. It's only natural that I would fall in love.
What?
So, since I love you guys so much, I'll tell you all about it.
All about what?
All about the idea we came up with as the ultimate despair. Our plan to bring despair to all mankind.
What? The ultimate despair, all mankind? What plan?
Let's go back in time 2 years, okay?
Who came up with the plan?
Back to when everyone first came to this school.
Okay.
School life during that first year overflowed with hope and happiness.
Yeah.
Oh boy, it was just the worst.
What was...
Everyone was enjoying themselves so much. You were all having the time of your lives.
but that couldn't last forever, of course. The peacefulness only made it through that first year.
What happened in the second? Oh, the tragedy.
Because after that, an event unfolded that hammered a soul-crushing despair into all of humanity.
The tragedy.
The biggest, most awful...
I am tired of hearing that.
All too soon, the world's days of peace came to a bloody end.
So they made the agreement
And
to
as you
stay
can
inside
imagine,
the school to stay
school
safe
was no
or
exception.
something. Is that what she's trying to say?
The tragedy even made its way here, leading to the extermination of most of the students.
What are you?
What do you mean?
The most tragic event in human history. And the ultimate despair that caused it. I can't believe it's all because of just you and Mukuro. Was it some kind of organization? An angry mob? An incredibly motivated family?
You have a point. If I had to describe it, I'd say it was none of those. How can I put it? It was more
Ideological
of
thing?
an ideological thing. Despair is contagious, you know. It's almost like a natural phenomenon.
That's very pessimistic, but okay.
Everyone is capable of it.
I mean, you're
And
not
now
wrong,
the
but
entire world has fallen into despair.
In other words, if you see despair as the enemy, then your enemy is the world itself.
I just don't understand why.
We didn't ask you to try to understand. This was a tangent anyway, unrelated to the matter at hand.
Okay, so let's get back to the story.
Yeah, let's get back to that.
Hope's Peak had taken so much damage.
Yeah, I
You
knew.
guys were
I
the
figured
only
that.
survivors. The members of the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy were the only ones left.
And then something super neat happened.
What
Now pay
happened?
attention, because this is important, and I'm only gonna say it once.
What happened?
So guess what? To protect everyone who had survived, Hope's Peak was transformed into a shelter.
Ah, yeah. I figured that out as well.
That's right. It was transformed into a shelter.
And everyone had to like give their consent about it. That's what the video. That's why the headmaster had those interview videos to prove that they consented to it.
Ah, I said it twice.
Now, someone was responsible for that transformation, for creating what would eventually become your prison.
The headmaster, Kyoko's dad.
Do any of you know who that might have been?
The one who turned all this. That was the headmaster. The prime minister.
I got it! It could only have been the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. He wanted to turn the school into a
Try and
shelter to
protect us.
try and protect us. To protect us
From despair and tragedy.
from the despair and tragedy taking place outside.
And then I guess Junko said, "Hey, instead of doing that, why don't we all turn this into some fucked up game?" And then Headmaster was like, "No," but then Junko killed him. So they didn't get a say in it.
And that's why he asked us to make that promise.
Yeah,
to say that we were willing to live in this school forever.
We believe he had something like that in mind, yes. If you, the collective hope of a new generation, could
Yep.
survive, maybe the world could have a fresh start.
Basically Noah's Ark.
Yeah, the headmaster put that much faith in you.
It's basically Noah's Ark.
And because we had that same hope, that's why we all agreed
To live here
to
forever.
live here forever.
But creating the shelter was also his single biggest mistake. It's laughable, really. He was the headmaster, but he had no idea. He had no idea that we, the ultimate despair, had already made our way into the school. So what was supposed to be a shelter to keep you safe
It was a prison.
became a cage that made it impossible for you to escape despair.
Yep. How ironic.
I have to say, it really helped me out a lot. It saved me a ton of time.
I think that's what they call tragic irony.
By the way, it was you yourselves who blocked off the windows, the doors, all the exits. Under the headmaster's direction, you all went about your work like obedient little sheep.
You mean we trapped ourselves in here?
And then you
Barricaded.
forgot all about it and started bitching about how you were trapped in here.
Once you'd finished building your little shelter, it was time for me and Mukuro to get to work. And thus began the killing game.
Me and Mukuro had come here, spending the last 2 years waiting for that moment.
That moment where you all began killing each other served as the climax of our global despair plan.
And the only reason you survived the tragedy was so that you could be a part of it.
You only let us live? So we could go around killing each other? Is that what you're saying?
That is so fucked up in many ways.
Why? Why would you do that?
Okay, guys. I think I'm not gonna end. By the way, I'm just gonna I'm gonna take a little quick break because I get the feeling they're not gonna give us a clear stopping point. So I'm gonna do this now before I forget. Uh, take a quick bathroom break, get a snack, and a bunch of other things. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be right back. You guys should probably do the same thing. I don't know how long have any of you been watching, but I will be back. Don't you worry. Hmm. I've returned and brought a snack with me. It's corn dogs. You guys can't see it. Just my camera's not on. I swear to God, I hope I'm not the one I really hope I'm not the one that has to cook dinner later. If that's the case, then I think I'm just gonna. You know what? I got the money. Maybe I'll just order something for everyone. Treat yourself. Mm. It's a little cold because I cooked this a couple around 2 o'clock. Dog porn. So yeah, how much longer is this gonna go? Don't get me wrong, I'm loving all this exposition about all these new plot twists and the theories that I made getting validated, but I feel like it's taking a while. An hour or two? Fuck. Oh, God. Alright, I'll just keep eating while I'll let the dialogue play out. I'll keep the side comments to a bit of a minimum now. I think that's what I'll do. Because I cannot play this. Cause it's like, it's gonna suck, right? If I stop while I'm in the middle. So it'll be like a really bad cliffhanger, so I really want to avoid that, so I'll just keep things going while I eat. Welcome back, Ren. I have returned as well.
Because this was so much more than a simple high school death match.
It was also broadcasted. It's Big Brother with murder.
Rather, it was a method to hunt down and destroy every last remaining speck of hope in the world.
What are you saying?
It was broadcasted.
Well, it would seem that there's a little bit left out there. A few souls unwilling to give up hope. So I thought I should show them, which is why
Well, why don't you tell me?
It was turned into Big Brother with murder. But the mastermind did to show everyone the outside world. That was Hangman's Gambit. Okay. Hijack. Okay. Hijack the airwaves. J. Where's the J? There it is. There we go.
Now I understand.
Sorry, Makoto.
You're talking about you hijacking the airwaves, aren't you?
Uh-huh. That's exactly what I'm talking about. To show the world the murders taking place at this school, which was meant to be a symbol of hope.
That was the whole point of the ultimate despair. When I said climax, that was what I was talking about. The world watched as you fell into despair and began to kill each other one after another. Despair is as contagious as any disease. Any hope left turns to despair.
I mean, the reverse is also true.
Isn't
Hope
the
is also
power of
contagious.
television just amazing? By the way, since we started broadcasting, a whole bunch of people have tried to come and rescue you.
Are you serious?
And they failed.
But utilizing the heavy weaponry I installed around the school
Jesus.
grounds, I had no problem expelling them.
Fuck.
Expelled them?
I have to thank you all.
Jeez.
They were a relentless bunch, refusing to give up on hope and trying to force their beliefs on the world.
That is fucked up.
But in the end, I was able to give them the final despair. Death.
So you just used us? To bring despair to everyone in the outside world?
Well, sure, but I also gave you a second chance at life, right? So it's like, give and take.
Give and take? You're so full of shit!
And there's a reason I chose you guys to survive when all the other students were dropping like flies.
Tell him, Naegi.
I mean, we built up 2 years of memories together. You were all my treasured classmates.
Sorry, that's a lie. I just figured you'd despair even more when you found out a friend had betrayed you.
And that's the truth, which is what you wanted, right? So, does it make you feel utterly lost and hopeless? You solved the mystery, but despair at the truth, right?
Don't tell me. Did you seriously count on the possibility that we would solve your mystery?
And if we did,
Then what?
then what? Our final desire for creating this world of despair was so we could experience one last class trial. If you were bold enough to solve the mystery, only to discover that the truth was utterly hopeless, how would you react? What would you do?
Well,
See? Discovering the truth doesn't necessarily lead to a sense of hope.
there is some truth to that, yeah. There are some very awful truths in this world.
Truth can be full of despair, too. Like right fucking now.
Truth, full of despair. That's...
Not to mention, all those motives I talked about were totally
Then everyone killed each other for no reason.
We've been murdering each other for nothing?
And think about it. You chose to lock yourselves up here,
Started
then
murdering
started
each other.
murdering each other to get out.
We weren't just random strangers either. We were classmates. We'd spent 2 years together.
No, even I can't laugh at that.
Wow. You know it's serious when even Genocide Jill's like serious.
We get it. We get it, okay? You're totally awesome, right? We get it already. So help us. I'll do anything. Just help me.
A peasant begging for his life? Oh, how delightful! We've never witnessed such a travesty firsthand.
But I'm sorry to say, begging doesn't work on me. All I want is despair, and there's no reason for it. And since there's no reason, there's no argument against it. There's just no understanding it.
Spoken like a true psychopath.
No argument, no understanding. What better definition of ultimate despair could there be?
Wait, hold on. You've just been going on about whatever you feel like, but there's no real reason for us to believe anything you have to say.
Huh?
Huh?
You say the world's fallen apart, but I haven't seen it for myself, so I don't acknowledge it. I don't accept it as the truth.
I reject your reality.
Until you see it with your own eyes. Truth and falsehood overlap one another. In other words, you're not unlike Schrodinger's cat right now. Is that what you're saying? If so, what then?
Are you saying you won't accept the truth until you can go outside and see for yourself? Well, you better not. You go out into that world and you're all goners for sure. Trust me, I'm not lying about any of this.
Well, even if it's all true, I refuse to give in. I refuse to lose to you. For the sake of everyone you've killed.
Huh? Everyone I've killed? What are you talking about? You're the ones who killed them!
No, I feel like you're just misplacing the blame here. That's like saying, oh, I didn't kill them. I just put this knife in their body. You know, if they weren't standing right there when I put the knife, technically, they wouldn't have died, so it's not my fault.
I didn't kill anyone. I simply gave you a little nudge in the right direction.
She didn't kill them, yeah. Oh yeah, I guess her guns did. Or whatever.
And that's all it took for you to start killing each other. You're nothing but bloodthirsty animals.
Oh, are you referring... was she referring to the students? I mean, literally, no, she didn't kill them, but...
That's why anyone was murdered here, peasant.
Say what you want about hope, but we're all creatures of instinct, right? Despair comes naturally.
Well, she killed Mukuro. I mean, you know, guys, like, think about this. That's like saying you put them in this situation, and then you're saying, and then she put everyone in the situation. She made everyone think this and that, and then that pushed them to killing. And then she's all like, "Oh no, it's you guys. You're the one who killed. It's your guys. It's your fault that you're killing each other. It's not doing anything. It's like, it's bullshit. That's what it is. I'm sorry. No, shut up. That's not how freedom works. It's like saying Jigsaw is not a killer in Saw. Yeah, I haven't watched any of the Saw films, so I wouldn't know. Yeah, you know, it's what people call mental gymnastics. Going through hoops and making us believe bullshit. Well, anyways, I'm not done with the game yet, so maybe my mind could still change.
Hell yes! That's funny as shit!
No! This isn't just some game to us.
It is to me. Literally.
It's murder! Plain and simple! You stole our memories, invented reasons for us to do it. You pushed us all into a corner.
Tell him, Naegi.
It's all your fault.
Tell him.
You certainly have a talent for passing the buck, don't you? That must be your hope, huh? But we don't have much time left to keep up this banter. We have to draw things to a close soon.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about the vote, of course. You didn't forget about that
vote?
little rule, did ya? Oh, And also, since this will be the last vote,
I've decided to change the rules.
rules.
What?
You guys so full of hope, and me so full of despair. I've decided to have you vote which one will be punished. If even one of you votes to punish Hope, well then, I'll consider that a win for me and punish everyone on the side of Hope.
What? I don't get it.
Even if it's just one person?
Oh, but don't worry. I won't be voting, of course.
Even if you don't, you've still got the upper hand in all this.
It's okay. Nobody would actually vote to kill themselves, right?
Oh, let me just mention one
When I
more
win,
thing.
to punish you
When
guys.
I win to punish you guys, you'll have to stay here till you grow old and die. No fighting, no killing. That's your punishment.
What?
You mean we just...
We'd have to just live here?
She's saying she'll let us live.
If you're not happy with that, then go ahead and punish me. And make your way to the outside world.
Enter a world fallen from grace, where only despair exists, where you'd likely be dead within a day.
What are you saying? So no matter what, we're doomed.
So I guess it's a choice of do you want to live a life knowing that it's fake, quote unquote fake, or live in a really bad world but I forgot where I was going with that.
Wait a sec! I just got hit with an inspiration bomb! Dying of old age is boring as shit, right? The audience at home isn't gonna dig that at all! So, here's what'll happen. One of you will get to experience an instant, super impressive punishment!
What?
What? You can't just...
Do you mean to say you'll execute one of us?
And I get to decide
It's gonna have
who's gonna have to suck it down! Makoto, you're up!
Eh?
Me?
Me?
Yeah, you've been acting up, causing all kinds of trouble. I hate you!
Why Mukuro? Why not Kyoko?
So let me make this clear. Everyone has two choices in front of them. If a single person votes for Hope to be punished,
If a single okay.
then only Makoto will receive a harsh punishment, and the rest of you will live here in peace.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished,
You must
then
all
you must
leave.
all leave this place.
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
What I'm saying is, if you sacrifice Makoto, the rest of you will get to live out your lives.
Still trapped in the school, but sacrifice me. But that's
What? Has your resolve softened? Have you lost confidence? Are you afraid of being punished? Don't you have faith in your friends?
No, that's not it.
It's okay. You're right to be afraid. It would seem all of those
How's your-
around you have realized the futility of going against me.
even.
Guys?
It's so beautiful. Your lovely faces,
Makoto
eroded
Jerome.
by despair,
Oh,
have
God.
come together as one.
Guys, please.
Besides, Yoko, you could never betray your father, could you?
What?
What?
I mean, the headmaster's only wish was that all of you would survive, right?
Right.
That's why he tried to trap you all here after all. The least you can do is try to honor your dead father's wishes.
Kyoko!
One person's despair is enough to seal your fate. Isn't that just the most hopeless outcome ever?
So, who do you think's gonna give in? Whose despair is gonna sign your death warrant?
No one. Nobody's gonna give in to despair! We're not gonna lose to you!
So boring. Stubborn till the very end, huh? Well, that's fine. Then
Sorry,
let's
but-
just hurry up and get it over with. It's time for the final vote. Everything will come to an end. Your stupid hope.
Can I just say, what the fuck? What is her damage? Like, can I just say, what is Junko's damage? Who hurt her? Like, I don't know. Like, what? Let's just ask that real quick. Emotional damage. Who hurt her? Who made her like this? No one hurt her. Oh, she did this to herself, or she's always been like this? Do you really want to know? No. I mean, that depends. Do we find out in the later games? You know? Literally nothing. No one. Oh, well, thanks for that, guys. The other said she was born this way. Honestly, that's really sad. I'm not gonna lie.
And your stupid life!
Junko's just like me. We're just very smart and can see how everything will happen, so we're just bored? Okay. Because he said that sad backstories are too cliche. I mean, that's true, but at the same time, that's still very sad in its own way. Final vote. This is it. The ultimate confrontation. I have to show everyone. I have to make them remember. I have to convince them not to give up. To live in despair. That's not really living at all. Wait, what? What's this? What do we do now? Oh my god, that's a lot of statements.
As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
That's not a statement. Is it?
By the way, the air outside is totally polluted, you know. The only reason we're okay in here is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab.
Oh, if that goes off, then everyone dies in here.
If I die, the purifiers will screech to a halt. In other words, as soon as I die, the communal life you've all been living will come to an end.
Eh.
All of you will have to leave. You'll have to go into the world outside, where only death and despair are waiting.
Me. I'm not quite sure what to do here.
So, what are you gonna do?
Do I shoot?
Will you just die? Is that what you want?
I'm not sure what to do here, to be if I'm being honest. There's no hope left in the world. When you sleep, it's on a bed of despair. The world is in despair. You are in despair. If I don't do something, everyone's gonna be consumed by despair. Holy shit! Okay, I'm not allowed to. You should have realized that the book became. You claim there's no hope left in the world, but if despair's contagious, like you say, so is hope. Yeah. Then so is hope. I'll use my own hope to plant the seeds of hope inside everyone else, okay?
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
Wait, shit!
If I were to
Stop.
die,
I messed up.
that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
I messed up! I had to... I see what I had to do. Okay, hold on.
By the way,
Let's skip this whole thing.
reason is thanks to the air. If I die, in other words, the communal life you've all... All of you you'll have to go into the world outside. So, will you just die?
Okay, yeah. Okay, I think I know what to do.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
Don't lose hope now.
All my fortune-telling senses are telling me not to leave this place. But to live means moving forward, right?
Yeah.
So even if it's hard,
Even if we're
even
scared.
if we're scared,
We don't have any
we don't
choice,
have
do
any
we?
choice, do we? I want to keep on living. I want to open the next door. There must be something new waiting for me. So that's why.
That's why.
That's why. No matter what, I need to get out of here. The whole fortune-telling thing doesn't matter anymore. What matters is my own gut feelings.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope,
Oh wait, shit.
We'll never give up.
Okay, I have to do that every time,
If I were
okay.
to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak.
I've decided to have faith in myself.
By the way, The air outside. The only
I have to
reason
do that
we're
every time,
okay
it
here
looks like.
is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab.
Don't lose hope now!
I've been thinking about all this, and I was thinking, at a time like this, what would Sakura do?
She wouldn't want you to lose, to give up.
You only get stronger by taking adversity by the horns. Confront that thorny path with enthusiasm. That sounds like something she'd say, right? No. I think that's definitely what she'd say, which is why yeah! I've made up my mind!
We won't give up! As long as there's hope, we'll never give up!
Okay.
If I were to die, that would be the end.
I
Decided to...
By the way, the only reason we're up is thanks to the air purifier. Say whatever you want.
made my
I've
decision.
made my... If I die, the purifier... In other words, as soon as the communal life you've all been living will...
Me.
Don't lose hope now!
I don't care either way. I'm fine with whichever one is more interesting. Actually, I may not look like it, but I always hated school.
No, you look exactly like it. What are you talking about?
No matter how I look, still hate it. Oh, but no matter what, Master has to come along with us.
Right.
We won't give up!
No
As
matter.
long as there's hope, we'll never give up!
Hope.
If
Yeah.
I were to die, that would be the end.
Yeah.
And decide...
By the way, the only reason is thanks to the air. Say whatever you want. If I die, in other words, the communal life you've all been living. I can keep on living as long as I have my mask. All of you will have to leave. You'll have to go into the world outside. We're only...
Don't lose hope now!
What's the matter? You're not actually trying to encourage me, are you? Ridiculous. It never even crossed my mind that I might give in to despair.
Oh, shut up.
But don't misunderstand me. I couldn't care in the slightest what happens to you.
Still cocky till the end.
I just have to keep my word. I swore I would end the life of the mastermind. Besides, the Togami family isn't dead, because I'm still alive. So until I can restore the Togami family and bring it greater glory than it's ever known,
We won't give up!
Oh, wait. Is that the...
As long as there's hope, we'll never give up!
Is that the...
to die, that would be the end.
It's the main
By the
theme.
way, the only reason is thanks to the air purifier. Say whatever you want. If I die, in other words, the communal life you've all... I can keep on living! All of you will have to... You'll have to go into the world outside.
I already said I would claim the mastermind's life.
So, what are you gonna do? Will you just die? Is that what you...
Don't lose hope now!
Break. We did it. We did it.
I didn't really know my father,
It was Sibo. We did it.
so I can't pretend to know what he was thinking. But even if we're just connected by blood, there's one thing I am sure of. He would never want us to abandon Mukuro and choose to stay here. I can't explain why exactly. But if I'm sure of anything, I'm sure of that. Just because we don't actually know anything. Does that mean we can't understand? Could it be that... No, never mind. So, Makoto, I don't think you wound up at this school because you had good luck or bad luck. I think you came here for a different reason entirely. You came here to bring down the ultimate despair.
He's not the ultimate lucky guy. He is the ultimate hope. Is that what she's gonna say?
You came here to confront despair without ever giving up. And if that's true, I think we could
There it
call
is.
you the ultimate hope. What do you think?
What the hell are you?
The ultimate hope has been added to the truth bullets. What?
So uncool. Your stupid faces, the stupid things you've said, the stupid way you all treat each other. It's all so uncool, so unhip. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up!
Oh boy.
Lame.
Evil cannot comprehend good. I'm not any kind of elite. Hope isn't a talent you develop, but still. But I still... Is this the last one? Okay. I'm assuming some kind of challenge here.
You suck. What do you want? So uncool. You dare to stand against us?
Fuck.
Hope is a joke. Who are you?
Your idiocy ends here.
Fuck.
You're gross. Suffer from despair.
I just love despair.
Ah, fuck, wait.
Suck. What do you want? So uncool.
You're unbearable.
Oh, wait, I'm out of bullets, that's why.
Who are you?
Fuck.
Would you like to die?
You're gross. Suffer from despair. Everything is pointless.
Yeah, shut up.
Suffer from despair.
I just love despair.
Final strike.
Despair into tomorrow. Despair.
Shut up.
Keeps on going.
Shut your ass up.
I refuse to give up. I refuse to get bored. I refuse to throw it all away. I refuse to despair.
I refuse your reality.
Because all I have going for me is the desire to keep moving forward.
What's going on? What's happening?
So wait, so what happens now? Oh my god, we're done. Was that all A's? I wasn't looking. Why?
It looks like we've reached the end. I think it may be time to vote.
We just gotta pull the lever, right?
Good. I'm ready to go.
Let's put an end to these trials.
Put an
Put
end
an
to the
end
killing.
to the killing with our own hands.
Oh! Ow. What's that? There's Junko. What's the punishment gonna be here, I wonder?
The hell?
Indeed.
You've lost, Junko.
I lost?
I lost? Me? No way!
Well, that's just...
Can't be!
Um...
Still don't accept it? Even the ultimate despair herself is vulnerable to the onslaught of despair, it would seem.
What the heck?
There's no use trying to fight it now.
Well, that's just... totally the best!
Alright, because this is exactly what she wanted. And she wanted to think, you know, she's gonna, I don't know, to raise our hope, and then she's gonna take that hope. Huh?
So this is despair.
We came to this school 2 years ago, created our incredibly detailed plan. I even killed my own sister for it.
And now
To come this far and fail at the very end,
True despair.
it's the most ultimate despair! What are you talking about?
And now
Don't you see? I was so hopelessly desperate. I was bored of the world the moment I was born. That's why I've been looking forward to this so desperately. This once-in-a-lifetime experience. It is my first and last colossal despair here at the moment of death. To have the chance to taste the highest grade to despair, the utter failure of my dreams.
True despair.
I am so hopelessly happy right now.
Huh?
Wait, is she enjoying this? Anyway, so are you prepared to admit defeat? You think I care whether I won or lost? No. Either way, it doesn't change a thing.
Totally the best!
Outside is only despair, inside is only despair. No matter where you go, despair awaits you. That's not true.
Not possible.
You're wrong. Huh?
Don't make me repeat
Let me tell you
myself.
this right now. We no longer fear despair.
Okay.
Because we've decided to enter the outside world with hope. Yeah, Mukuro totally seduced us over to his side. I don't like that wording you used. Everyone.
Hey.
He said that despair is as contagious as any disease, but so is hope. Same is true for hope. All you have to do is look at us to see how true that is. Kyoko. Stop it! Stop! I hate those faces you're making. See, those awful looks causes me nothing but pain. Good.
There's one last thing.
Fine, let me just say one last thing. If you guys want to get all hung up on the word hope, that's no skin off my nose. But just be warned, From this point on, one despair after another will stand in your way. No matter where you run, no matter where you hide. Maybe you'll find some hope, but there is a very fine line dividing that hope from bitter despair. Knowing that, you still plan to cling to your hope. Of course, because we...
It's fine.
Shut up, shut up. That was a rhetorical question. You interrupted my monologue. I'm almost done though, so whatever. Because it's almost punishment time, right?
It can't be.
Do you really intend to go through with this? That was the agreement, right? Hold on. It's not like I want you to die. You don't have to.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
What?
How many times do I have to tell you?
The act of living brings me no hope at all. All I want now is to taste that despair of death that you only get once in a life, so...
Don't get in my way!
Don't get in my way.
So this is how the despair of death feels. It's so wonderful! Even a tenth of this despair, even 100th. I want every last soul on this planet to taste such despair.
Hey, bestie.
Ren, not now.
I want the entire world to die with that despair in its mouth. Okay, let's do this.
She looks...
I've reserved an extra special punishment for last. Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Oh. Is that really it then? Oh my god. Has the stream been lagging, guys? Oh no, okay. I just looked at my phone. I hope not. Emergency override? Okay, it was just my phone then. Okay. My phone be acting weird. And that's how everything came to an end. The final class trial. Junko Enoshima, the ultimate despair. Life at Hope's Peak Academy. It was all over. No, it's not. It can't be. There's one more chapter. Chapter 6. Ultimate, 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 ultimate. There's one more. There has to be. I saw it. Okay. Is it? Is there? Can I save? Monokuma hair tie. Wait, the Junko butter isn't here? Wait, guys. How much longer is it gonna go? I need to know. I saw that there's like one more chapter. Do you think I could like speed can I finish this now? Short? Alright. Let's just go. Just finish it. Yeah, okay. Let's go. But even after saying it was all over, it's not like the building exploded or collapsed in on itself or anything. That wasn't the kind of ending waiting for us. Nothing changed. Well, with one exception. The air purifiers turned off! Just like Junko said, they shut off immediately. That was the only difference. Wait, what? That means they're still trapped? Goodbye, Despair High School. Okay, they're about to open it. Oh dear lord. This is gonna get copyrighted when I upload it on YouTube. We left the courtroom and made our way to the main hall. We stood in front of the door. Nobody made a sound. I felt almost absent-minded. This was our epilogue before the final ending. Why? Because that happens. Anytime sometimes some of the animated cutscenes gets copyrighted. If it's when I export the VOD to YouTube. Yeah. We were stuck there in limbo and moving, unsure, but in the end. Oh god.
Hey.
We can't just stand around like this forever. Sorry. I thought someone was outside. Oh, I hope Dad isn't home yet. I need to finish this now. Yeah, we can't just stand here forever. At some point, we need to leave. To nobody's surprise, it was Kyoko who broke the silence.
Makoto.
Would you do the honors? Okay. As if awakened by Kyoko's words, I took out the object we'd gotten. Up until the moment of her death, it had belonged to Junko, and in the end, she dropped it before us.
So,
But is that really it? Is that really the key to this door?
Indeed.
You don't have to read into what she said too much to find the answer.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must...
I will force you out.
Yeah, okay.
In other words,
I will force you out. She said that just before dropping that. It makes sense that it would be our way out of here.
But
But you never know. Maybe it's actually a switch that's gonna make the school self-destruct. I mean, Junko never said specifically that she'd let us leave here alive. He's got a point.
It's true.
You may be right about that. Maybe.
Yes.
But even so, it's impossible to think we wouldn't take our chances with it. Yeah, I guess that's true. There's nothing to worry about.
My beautiful scissors!
If something ever happened to Master, I'd take my scissors and jam him up so far up. Oh, she's back. Huh? Hey, where's the courtroom? Where's the mastermind? Oh, Toko, you missed everything. It's all over. We're just about to leave the school. Wait, leave? We can go outside? And that means me and Master can get married? And then he'll give me a little jewel of a baby?
That's enough.
Please stop. That would be a greater horror than anything I've ever encountered so far.
Anyway,
Don't worry, I have no doubt that we'll be able to leave here without a problem.
But
It's what happens after we get out what I'm worried about. But you know, in the end, I think part of me still thinks,
for serious.
maybe when we get out of here, we'll see that everything she said about the world was a lie. I wouldn't doubt that. I mean, I doubt that. That on the other side of the door is a world as peaceful as we remember. I don't think so. A lie. Peaceful as we remember. That is a lie. No, I don't think that was a lie. I think the world is shit. We're about to see just how shit it is. Well, no matter what it looks like, it's still our world. It's where we're meant to live. Yeah, I guess so. And, how do I put this? Unlike the school, the world is really big, right? Since it's so big, I'm sure there must be some despair no matter what. But there's also has to be lots of hope, right?
in other words,
The act of searching for hope to try and find it, that by itself is the true meaning of hope. Or you could just be hope itself. Be your own proof of concept. As long as you have that hope, you can keep moving forward no matter what trouble you may fall into.
am I wrong?
Is that what you mean, Makoto? Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. I don't need any of you to spell that out for me. You know, Junko mentioned that there were still others out there who hadn't cast away hope just yet. Maybe I should find them and make them work for me. Oh god. To rebuild the world, we must first rebuild the Togabi dynasty. I'll go with you. I'll follow you anywhere you want to go.
you got it!
Well, my first stop is going to be the closest donut shop. I can't figure out the rest from there.
Hey.
What are we going to do if there are no more donut shops? Or donuts?
Okay.
I'll just get some flour and make some myself. And if there's no flour, I'll just grow some wheat. I get it now. If there's no road, you just gotta build one. Creation. Fate is telling me to remake the world.
Could it be?
That's my hope.
How about that?
I've reached the next stage. The next chapter of Yasuhiro Hagakure's life story is about to begin.
Whoa!
Thanks, Ina. You've totally opened my eyes. Hey, personal space buddy, you're seriously creeping me out.
Makoto,
Come on, Makoto. Even if everyone in the outside world's gone. Even if the world is steeped in despair. As long as I have people like you around, I can face forward and keep moving. If we can get out there and do something, have some sort of impact. But what can we do? There's so few of us and we're so small. What can we do? So what can we do? No, we can probably do anything. Yeah, we can do anything. We are the ultimates, after all.
Well, I guess this is goodbye. And goodbye to Sakura. But hey, if we gotta say goodbye, we may as well do it with a smile on our face.
Hey guys! You guys want your fortunes told anywhere, anytime. You just let me know. I'll be there.
You know how much I hate being annoyed. But if something does come up, you may as well let me know. I can't guarantee I'll actually bother listening, but, you know.
I don't know why, but I have a burning desire to start writing. I might be able to pull it off. A story about Master and me. And the others, I guess.
I can't say I'm sorry about what happened, but still, it does feel kind of strange.
I really don't know what to say. I guess we graduated?
We graduated without dying. Looks like hope really is spreading. Oh no, hope is really spreading. Oh no, it would be a damn shame if that hope disappeared as soon as we opened the door. As long as I never give up, I have to push even harder. Oh no, this is gonna hurt probably. I'm going to keep moving forward with hope in my heart. Since I have hope, I can show courage. Since I have hope, I can move ahead. the world can move ahead. Oh boy. The door began to open with my hands, with our hands. Hope and despair mingled together, opening the door to the future, and it's shit! It's gonna be shit, isn't it? The door opens and everyone dies because, like, you know, the toxic air or whatever. Guys, you need to put on your face masks. Come on. Put on your face mask before leaving. Oh, that's bright. That's very bright. Alright, let's see the damage. Let's see the damage. We don't see it? We don't. We don't. Okay. That's it then? That's it? We don't see it? Yeah, okay. Nope. Can I skip this, by the way? If it's just the ending credits. Oh, whoops. Whoa! Monokuma.
Interesting.
There's one more thing, right? In the end. You mean this?
Things are getting very interesting indeed. Like I said at the beginning,
I'm not
a teddy bear.
You're a robot.
I am Monokuma. And I am this school's
Headmaster.
headmaster.
Well, that's one hell of a sequel hook. I got an Easter egg. Oh, how appropriate! Easter was just a few days ago. Epilogue, ending. Alright. Is there anything else?
Danganronpa.
No, that was it. You got Monokuma's balls. This is a what if. What if?
Thrills, chills, kills!
What is this? What is this? I'm not gonna look at that right today. Checking out a rough night with Monokuma. Oh, what is that? What is school mode? This is a what if simulation type play mode. Is this like basically just a visual novel? Well, Shadow already has the second game anyway. Yep, thanks to High Res. Thanks again for gifting it to me. It's just free time events, the game. Oh, I see. Okay, well, I'll check that out some other time then, because that's it. We're done. Oh my god. We did it. I did it. I finished everyone. I finished the game, and it only took... I'm actually not sure. I actually don't know. A few weeks? I mean, I could look at the hours. How long did this take? How can I check the hours? A total of 43 hours. That's... I'm not doing the math. I'm too lazy. It took long. Congrats, though. Yes! Oh my god! Oh my god, guys. This game was one hell of a ride. I want to say some things, but, like... my brain's kind of fried right now because... Fuck. It's streaming for 3 hours and 30 minutes. Now we push Shadow to play D2 in main mode. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. It's tempting. That the offer is tempting. I really am considering that. Playing the game on mean mode. The next game on mean mode. Alright. Kinda too easy. Alright, thoughts? I have a lot of thoughts. I have a lot of things to say. Okay, so I was kind of right. Junko was definitely gonna like come back to play it, to come back in the story in one way or another. Because like I mentioned this already, but I'm gonna mention this again. there's this game, Identity 5, right? It's a game that I play. There was a crossover event with Danganronpa. It featured 4 characters from the first game. Monokuma, as a hunter skin. And for the survivors, it was Makoto, Kyoko, and Junko, right? And then, when I played the game, Junko dies literally in the first chapter. And that was like, for me, that instantly had me thinking, right? Why would they add this character in the crossover event with another game when she dies literally in the first chapter? Why would they do that? Why would they do that? That's a little suspicious. So I had a feeling. Let me just throw this theory I had out here. I was thinking, right? It was gonna be one of my theories that I was speculating that later on it was gonna be revealed that everyone's actually alive and the killing game is just some kind of simulation. You know that thing? I think it was no, I don't even know I don't remember the game. Everyone's actually asleep. Everyone's just living a simulation, and then like when the game finishes, quote unquote, Makoto wakes up and he's like, what's happening? And then he wakes up with everyone, all the other students around him, alive, and he's like, oh, Makoto, you're finally awake. Congratulations, you beat the game, and now we can leave or something. And no one's actually dead. Everyone's happy. Everyone's alive. Happy ending, but obviously that's not the case. They dead. Everyone's dead. They're finally awake. Okay. What else to say? Right? I did a lot of theorizing and lots of things to think about, and it was nice seeing. It felt great that I was actually on point with some of my predictions. The memory manipulation thing, the whole time passing. There was more time passing between. Wait, no, that's not right. But time passed when they first arrived in the academy, and then when the game officially started. A huge span of time passed by but they don't remember because memory thingies. The whole thing being a TV show, a weird TV show. Big Brother, but murder. I keep saying that. I really thought it would be like, I don't know. One thing I got wrong is like, I thought this was like a social experiment or something. Imagine Divergent or something. Like, they'd open the doors and then like, they get introduced to some scientists and they're all like, oh, congratulations, the experiment was a success. And like, what was the experiment? You'll find out the next game. Alright. What else? Junko, is she really dead? Actually, no, don't tell me. Alright, Junko. Not gonna lie, like, I have very mixed feelings about her. On one hand, and I don't know if this is the intention, right? But for me anyway, she comes across as very tragic. Like, whether or not that was intentional, that's the vibe I was getting for her. Like, she orchestrated this whole thing because she feels nothing, right? And in order to feel the only thing she wants to feel is despair, and it's just really sad. And Shadow, did you saw Junko's info before? By the way, before the trial, info on the report card, you mean, or what? The whole same height thing with Mukuro and stuff. Is that revealed? I actually don't remember. But I had the feeling, even before this case with Mukuro and everything, I already had the feeling that she would pop up again. I did not expect her to pop up again this way. They had the same info about it, yeah. Oh, that's good. That's interesting. Please go read Danganronpa 0. It's pretty good. Is it... Do I have to pay money for it? Or is it like... Can I find it somewhere online? Do you want a fun fact about Mukuro? Sure. Oh, excuse me. I think it's online. Alright, I'll look it up. Or if you guys know where to find it, if you guys want to share it, please. Or if you guys know where to find it, please feel free to share it in the Discord server. Also, if you guys want to join the Discord server, it's right here. It's there if you guys want to. If you don't, it's fine if you don't. But yeah. What else? Yeah, Junko. On one hand, very tragic, but on the other, you know, it's one of those. Yeah, she has a very she's kind of tragic, but at the same time, it doesn't excuse the awful things she did, which I guess is the point. At least that's what I'm going with. Share your OnlyFans. There's no... That's not allowed here in the Philippines. Small, you know that. But yeah, sad, but at the same time, still murder though. The whole thing with her trying to make it look like... I don't know. I want to get into a rant with this, but I want to get into a bit of a philosophical discussion about this, but like I said, my brain's kind of fried right now. Junko never killed anyone but her sister. I mean, if you want to be literal about it, yes, that's true, but at the same time, it's like she put all this together, put all these motives, and then I feel like she has no right to say she's completely blameless. Then again, I don't think she said that either, you know. I don't think she said she's implying that she's innocent on this whole thing. I guess the whole point she's an instigator, manipulator, that's all. That basically, yeah, that. But in the end, I don't think she was trying to say she's completely innocent. The whole point she's just trying to make is anyone can fall into despair and do some fucked up shit when put in the right situations. And for that, you know, that's true, that's correct. Lots of people, I feel like lots of people, that's a very tragic truth about the world. People do some bad shit, and while it's true that, you know, it's because of, you know, some of it's because of external circumstances that they had no control over, there is no denying that there's some truth to it. I also, someone mentioned this repeatedly, I think it was Ren. This game is based on a true story? Can anyone confirm that for me? I thought when they said that, I thought they were referring to one of the cases, but I thought, is it? No, of course not. No, it's not based on true story. Then why are you guys saying that? You really had me believe that. Hang on, let me read up. I missed some things in chat. I like saying it. You're a little shit sometimes. I could easily do the same thing Junko does, but I'm too lazy. Please don't. Hey Boer, please don't. How about you just don't? you know, as a friend, don't. If I had enough money, then maybe I can start my own in real life Danganronpa with actual grandpas. You mean the despair? There's aspects of the game that is based on a true story. In particular, one of the soundtracks. Man. What do you mean by the soundtracks? Oh gosh. But yes, oh my gosh. That aside, I really like this game. I really enjoyed myself. Being able to like do use my brain to like figure things out like this, it feels good. It feels great. It like I get to flex to everyone how smart I actually am sometimes. We'll make a Danganronpa, but its top will get fucked in the ass if they get found out committing the murder. Okay. Whoever sees the trap hot furries in a shelter. Instead of finding out the murder, you have to find out who tops the top. Danganronpa, everyone is introduced as bottom, but there's actually secret tops. You guys are weird. See, Shadow is above Corgo and Alex in terms of IQ. So I'm like, yeah, so, look, I don't... To those people who said that, like, I was dumb during High Up Live, like, fuck you, I am smart, I am genius, my brain is galaxy level size, you know, I am big brain, I have the biggest IQs of everyone, sometimes. Ultimate detective here, God. I jest. I'm not that smart, but you know, I think a lot. Yeah, you died second in the High Up Live thing. Yes, you know, that's exactly why they killed me, because if they didn't, I would have figured things out sooner. Maybe. Alright, but yeah, I really had fun with the game. I just love like thinking. Like I haven't played a game like this since I played Ace Attorney years ago, and that was years ago. So that was a long time. So it's really nice. I really love this, and I don't think I've been playing much story-centered games like this. So it's nice. I really enjoyed myself here. Thank you again, Small, for gifting me the game. You guys should thank him, because if it wasn't for him, I don't think I'd ever play this game. I mean, maybe I would have, but like it would be a long time from now, because I'm broke. I joke. I'm not that broke. I'm not broke. I'm just stingy. Kabagi can confirm that. Spam harps for Small. I think you'll really enjoy it. Yeah, I will, but if you guys recommend it, and I think I will, I think I'll take a break. I won't play the game again for a while. Yeah, break. Okay, I gotta rest my brain. It's been busy. It's been doing a lot. Like, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm gonna tell you now. I've actually anytime I stream the game, and like once I'm finished, I'm still like my mind's like going 100 miles per hour, thinking of like, you know, making all these speculations and already trying to figure things out. That's honest. I think that's why I sometimes I don't fall asleep well at night, because I'm still thinking. I'm still overthinking, because I'm just like, okay, like if I need, like, if this thing happened, right, and I was correct on that, and then like thinking too much. As someone who thinks too much, you know, that's bad. That's a recipe for disaster right there. Think later, rest and eat foodies now. Yeah, I mean, that's why you're Kirigiri brain. Yes, I'm Junko brain because I basically have 100 browser tabs open in my brain. Yeah, and one of them has music playing in them, and you don't know which one is the one playing music. Okay. Ugh. The best part is Toko didn't die. That's why I'm in despair. Not on my watch! I can't find the damn tab of the music. You know, there's an easy fix to that. Just mute your computer until they find it. Gotta think, big brain. Gotta think. Actually, one game, Toko, is very important. Are you referring to Despair Girls? Because, you know, a little spoiled. I think I spoiled myself a little bit because someone mentioned it. You know, Danganronpa Despair Girls. I looked at the info, Steam info. It mentioned Toko in it. So already in my head it's like, oh fuck. She's not gonna die in the game, is she? And the game, it also mentions Makoto's sister. Like, okay, that's interesting. Apparently she's in the game. Good for her. Toko finds a girlfriend. Well, she seems like the type to swing both ways, so... Alright. This has been one hell of a ride. Let me check again how long have I been playing. 43 hours, guys. And I loved every second of it, not gonna lie. Yeah. Okay, you guys have any suggestions on who to raid? Oh, I see Core goes on. Eduardo does things. If you have any suggestions, I don't mind. Corgo is on Yi. The Spare Girl shows the outside. Ah. So, chronologically, it takes place after the first game then, correct? Or is it even canon? Or is it like a show spin-off? Or is it like a spin-off rather? Yes, okay. Parents haven't texted me yet. I swear to God, I hope I'm not the one who has to cook dinner. I haven't taken anything out of the fridge yet, so I don't know what to cook. D1, then you D2. But it isn't necessary to play it to get chronology. Nah, better to do D1, then D2, then UDG. What about the third game? There is a third game, right? I remember seeing it. Third game is the last one. Yeah, do D1 and D2 first. Are there any other games besides those four, or is that it? The third game is the last. V3 is great and very depressing. Oh dear. Very depressing. Oh god. Pretty much it. I see. Alright. Okay. Fuck. I'm so... I am genuinely exhausted, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Not just physically, like, you know, physically and also mentally, you know. I mean, English, D1, to anime, then D3. What happens in the anime? I'm assuming, I thought it was just like some, the same story, but just in anime form. You can just play the main three. Okay. Alright. I've been stalling for enough time already. Let's go. The anime is a prequel. Oh! It's a prequel? The anime is like a summary? It's not entirely a summary. So it's a prequel and a summary? It's both prequel and sequel with Despair and Hope arcs. Interesting. It's a prequel and a sequel. Oh, so it's like Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days then. Is that what you mean? I'm not even sure if you guys got that reference. Okay. Okay. There's the raid message. Oh my god. We're almost nearing 4 hours just because I was rambling so much. So if you're a person who likes to read, Danganronpa Zero is for more Junko info. Yeah, I'll look it up. I definitely want. I'm really curious to see more, to learn more about Junko and the lore of the game. If? Oh wow, what's if? Oh, I'm assuming those are light novels or manga or whatever. All right, there's the raid message. Let's get raiding. Let's get raidy, guys. Alright, There's the raid message. If you don't have the emotes, that's fine. You can use whatever other emotes you have on your personhood. Thanks everyone for being here today, and thank you for joining me in this journey of playing Danganronpa. It's been one hell of a wild ride, and it won't be the last one in the series. I mean, I'm gonna be doing the second one soon. Not today, but soon. Yeah. And yeah, thanks again, everyone. We're about to raid Gorgo. Brady is currently playing Grand Theft Auto 5. Yeah. I wish everyone a good rest of the day and or night. And I'll see you all next time. Goodbye. Oh, Kabagi, just in time for the raid. Oh my god, you missed everything. You missed everything. Unless you were lurking and just keeping quiet, then never mind. Alright, yeah. Thanks everyone. I don't see the raid. It's right there. It's about to start in a few seconds. Oh fuck. Hang on. Let me do it again then. I'll do it again. I think you're experiencing a similar bug I was experiencing. Yeah, I canceled it. Hang on, let me do it again. I think you may be experiencing a similar bug I've had with some streams that I've watched. They say they did a raid, but I didn't see it. I just be Twitch bug. Oh my gosh. God damn it, Twitch. This is for Twitch, you big fat white nasty fat smelling fat bitch. Why is the fucking website so buggy sometimes? Don't you get enough money from ad revenue? The revenue that we're not getting? I heard it's from Streamlabs or another one thing. I'm not using Streamlabs. I'm using OBS. Maybe it's an OBS issue then. Okay. I'm stalling again. All right. Yeah. Have a good rest of the day and the night, everyone. And I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.